Omafo Braneche, Omanu Sebeyeyo, Omanu Seriyeyo, Eyeseta Ose, Omafo Braneche. It is Tuesday, the 12th of September 2023, 47 minutes gone past 1500 hours. We live once again on our 24 radio, Abrapapa radio, as well as our 24 radio GH with another edition of Bamaso. This is where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come just to figure out our role in making Ghana that very beautiful and exciting place. Around here, we have come to that understanding that we are inseparably linked with the Ghana that we talk about every now and then. Just as the waves of the ocean are inseparably linked with the ocean, so are we, as units of life, as citizens of Ghana, descendants of Ghana. We are also linked with Ghana itself. And as we can separate the waves from the ocean, so can't we separate ourselves from the Ghana that we talk about every now and then? And if that is the case, it is imperative, it's also imperative that we come with a thought that we would want to be the catalyst, we would want to be the agents to cause the change that we want to have in our dear nation, Ghana. With this consciousness, we come and then we ask ourselves some peculiar questions that will push us to be acting rather than just being spectators of the game. For us to be able to do that effectively, it is also imperative for us to come with our primary identity so high. This is because, not that we don't appreciate your secondary identities. Far from that, we do appreciate your secondary identities. Yes, you may be a Christian, we do appreciate that. You may be a Muslim, yes, we do appreciate that. You may be an Akan, you may be an Ewe, you may be a Krobo, you may be an Ordina. Oh yes, we appreciate you all. However, you yourself, you must measure the degree to which the role that your secondary identity plays in the growth of the whole, right? So saying that you have to evaluate the degree to which your secondary identity is making the whole of Ghana a very beautiful place. That is all that matters. So if you are here and you still want to, write your secondary identity on your chest, you want to put it in your t-shirts, you want to put it in your caps, in fact, you want to use it as your screensaver, no trouble. However, do your very best to make the light of your secondary identity shine so bright, to make Ghana that very beautiful place. If we all decide to make the lights of our secondary identity shine, I bet you Ghana will be more brighter than the sun. Let's say Ghana will be more brighter like the sun. Yes. So if you are here for the first time, for whatever the reason may be, curiosity, by accident, which now the things that we call accident, I don't usually side with, because we belong to a very purposeful and spontaneous universe. That being said, this universe does not leave things by chance. Perhaps we may not know what we have done in the past to cause whatever is happening in the present, so we say it's by chance. But hey, there is the law of cause and effect. So if you are here, it is not by accident. Something within you has been pushing you to get to know a very place where you will be able to, first of all, see yourself as a catalyst to cause the changes that we want in our dear nation Ghana. You may have been looking for a place where the necessary guidance will be given to you, so you will be able to play your role in making Ghana a very beautiful place. You may be looking out for something different from the mainstream politics, where we just come and then we just point fingers at people without much being done or what have you. So if you have tuned in today, it is just an answer to what you have been wishing for. Then again, in many cases, when the answers to what we have been wishing for comes, we don't have the perseverance, we don't have that passion, we don't have that strength to keep on with what is being offered to us. So I'll urge you to stick and stay, with all reference to Mr. PY. Yes, stick and stay with us as we carry on with another edition of Bamaso, doing one thing to make you discover that better version of you that would make Ghana that very, very, very beautiful place we so much want to have. To this effect, you are more than welcome to Bamaso. And she has no hook, I see the mood done the more people come up, baby. I would be our video that A24 Radio, Abraba Radio, and A24 Radio GH. Facebook, yeah, A24 Radio Stroke TV, and NASA A24 Radio UK. Papa Smiley, and so on Sabekai, Ewo. Say, Oko YouTube, I A24 Radio, and NASA A24 TV. Twitter at A24 Radio. And say, and never nada. September that also do me and me yaba yeah but what I do now the bit me aye now my Ghana I find into my pa efra some pempens you ya echo idea mesro raw part entire no baby why raw nefa mami Theodosia okudie no fa no mum hye nanka dwene o my Ghana ho dwene o my Ghana ho from the angle that you are a Ghanaian. Utimi yesa ebeboa pa senso wantumi anya sa anyam from so na emom pomodin se ekukuma a wodom ewo omaga na mu no obe use sa ekukuma no as an agent to seek the very best of Ghana enti odukukuma no ebeye ebia bia o faso de ahwehwe o my Ghana eyiyo ekanko na nkoba se zi obroni kan sembi or say means to an end and not an end in itself, right? Interestingly, say the sasem no adwuma and kebehu all secondary identities as means to an end and not an end in itself. Just say is a means with which you would be able to seek the growth of Ghana. The end of it all, let me say Ghana will prosper. That is the end of it all. The end that is in the context of Jumedie. Let's put that also in perspective. The end, and say oh my Ghana ever prosper. However, we choose various means with which we will be able to get that done. And ebi choose Christianity, ebi choose the NPP, ebi choose the NDC, ebi choose Kofi Kuranten, ebi choose CPP. Well, I wouldn't say when it comes to the tribe with which we belong to, we choose. But hey, perhaps if we go into other realms, we can equally say the tribes that we belong to know. Even we have a role or a part in choosing. But hey, that is not the point. Let's stick and stay with the very ones that we can say yes, those ones we choose. You may have been born into say Yawatu party bimu and I say also bimu minia wenyini, right? Wenyini enti shase every program said you will be able to go which way that supports and promotes you to be able to support and promote the whole. what you say call kasem nti ma say ya wo to Christianity mu ya wo to Islamic mu obaye no abusuanfo nyina every party we mu ana say party we mu nti waka dabi misro sase ye ho adwuma yo adwene no ho adwuma said ye beya you will be able to free yourself from all sorts of addiction. In fact, I discovered a new definition of addiction, and I say a new way of looking at addiction. And this gentleman, I'll get the name and then let you know. I watched him in a podcast with Michael Beckwith of Michael Beckwith is with Agape Love in Los Angeles, right? Now, we define addiction as anything you being hooked onto anything that does not serve, and serving here means it's not helping to promote life. It is not helping you to become a better version of yourself. Anything of that sort, I know who say addiction. And see, I kind of sad. Yeah, some people can be addicted to their secondary identities. We are addicted to omuntimi nyai yo. We are munday. Omuntimi nyai. Nti sa addiction no ye be ye ho adwuma. Ye be ye ho adwuma pa say ye addicted to a group that is not helping us to promote Ghana. And only addiction no. Nti shall say your ho adwuma, shall say your ho drew. Said ye be ya obetimi ado ho. And then you fly like a bird. Whichever direction that you choose to go, as long as it will be able to promote the end, that is what matters. The Saudi ni said the doctor Zazadin to Roehampton Ananatina ewo. And Anatina Busumi we say Ananatina 18 birthday, right? Anatina 18 birthday. Busumi we say when it comes to the month of September now. Many can catch us. I have two wonderful souls that I celebrate in the month of September, and interestingly, they were all born on the same day. The same day in the month of September. And they are two wonderful souls, and I celebrate them in the month of September. And Doc, maybe I will be on pre-birthday vibe, right? Pre-birthday vibe. I mean, Nana Sarebediako or Woodster. Nana impum eti say me gidi say ma menchia Dr. Ebenezer Mufabwatin on the adwunumu adwuma o ba adwunumu adwuma papa na manage ho. I respect him for what he does. It's for you to be able to help reprogram someone is a huge order. It's a huge order. It's like I ensure I kiki I den if you all no more or the 12 on 10 krana the nan nya asem kitwa e chepa ansana na ne enti se wunya obi a otimi eboa ama the way you have been looking at things, you are able to start looking at things from another perspective, another position. Ya mo ni why na respect sa woni kroni pa because watch ya na sarebedi aka me so wono wotemenka na emom me de bia e be take some time ansana ma connect na metimi aso ne ho da ye o ma me downloads, right? Na nketia baby a wote bia wo de menim say wotemenka, right? Continue to rise in perfect power. Say afina oba be okwa fire oyire ana o girlfriend bi na when you say no awa ya mo mpaya ansa na ma hye dwumadi na ase na mo nsre say life should make Nana Nketia reincarnate in and through you, right? As long as life deems both of you so fit for that to happen, yeah, Nana Nketia bit ma fa mu asaba, right? Nka mandidi pa mandidi, you'll be so happy. He will come and carry on with what he was doing when he was here, supporting the less privileged, those who did not have so much. This man did his very best. Anytime when he is going to Ghana when he is going to Ghana, very, very interesting. Said you will see Coroner. He thinks less of himself and more of others. That's the legacy that he left for us. Going to Ghana, having parties for the orphanage, people in his neighborhood who did not have so much. In fact, so the pictures in the church, I feel so good within myself. Say someone living so purposefully. For one, if say maybe a from Muaba, Mesrepa se wonya na Nketia, right? We need such wonderful souls once again to give us a balance in this world. It's so needed. And Nketia, I will continue to celebrate you wherever that you are. I'll continue to do that. Mamenchia Patron, say Patron catch it. Patron Connecticut, right? Yes. One doctor Ajamo na introduce you Patron Edeneba Kasafidi so yanti Ajamo nka bi so Patron de oda ho ye debe ewa ha. See, I was telling you say when you discover Aqua24 Radio, it is an answer to a deep wish within you. Now, say you need pay no, and when we even get the answers to what we wish for now, something within us fights that answer briefly until we gain our ground and then stay. Just like many, they come and then they see, oh, what a beautiful place to be. However, in a few moments, we say they fall off for whatever the reason may be, which is all part of the growth, which is all part of the ways that you need to transcend and grow through whatever that happens around here. Jamode and Tenenka, Nemum, Patron dear, oh, Obamode. Sometimes Obido over joint to be right. Nipa na odo call joint one no uncle obi name no won say dear oda hu ginam because you still discover and I say you still appreciate that very beautiful thing that happens in that joint. Obi do be kwa someone will introduce you to a certain church. These are realities of life. It happens. Enya de foforo. Obi betimi edo akọ asori. Ono odo kwa asori no otimi jai. Now the old ahunjinam den na wujinam ebi a ono edi kan girl bi na odi na chi na odo koye ono ekọ asore no na odi girl na chi ede ne kọ asore no okohu se obi wi ede ewa asore ho nti na he decided say obe tena ho no but one program no ho to the extent say obe hu no say girl na odine call hono no be again ni betumi agya no na which one would he cherish so much? Say what he gets from the church and I say what he gets from the lady. And if when to me anye sa differentiation no quite well na ko ba say oda ho fili say girl no the onya free girl no honom no esombo esen the onya free asoro no ho dia say girl ni jana obua obeja asoro no obeja me kan bia na wo no wa kwa asoro bi sa because of girl bia udi n'echi akwa asọrọ bi saa girl ni ja o me kan bi a wo nso ja asọrọ no me bo because odwen say girl no na ekuekura mu ewo asọrọ ho no nti patron although ja ma ode ne ba ye ma na emum patron we respect you stick and stay Nana Sika another veteran Nana Sika nka dia na che say oba bitu yefo ano no monhwema didie mu yie monhwema pomuden hu yie monhwema didie mu yie Nana Sika de eno no Nana Sika ba bia wo bia no onso ye de nchia kese de mu do ana ede ema wo some catch us and Anometi or Wahine Champonka, which was very, very beautiful to hear of or Wahine a champion. Maybe or Wahine Utebiano also within Chia and within Chakasia at the amount. Some. Na adofwa akanyina muti ani so nya ti ani overbody overkwame ani benifo akanyina Dr. Jingo asemo and that went showdown we showdown pa we religious showdown between Dr. Jingo and evangelist Richard Akwesi Asamoah. That was a showdown. Showdown on Yezu. One TV kwa 24 TV YouTube honum and asa 24 radio YouTube or Facebook na who sa showdown neti Dr. Jingo otusi ano atuesi ha otusi ano atuesi ha I say Mayweather over boxing we hwirisi ano hwirisi ha quotations are odo obuwa showdown pa kwene kuti why Dr. Jingo tunchi modene ede ema wonso baby a wote bia ena ebnada so they are to the Free Flow Tuesday. Free Flow Tuesday, we keep it very simple and say over the weekend and also yesterday, mano, several things may have happened. You may want to share your views on. We share that and kuidi a show mini a show Bama mini buja the name of this one. Although it wouldn't be so topical, and we just go all around the place. And then all the topics or the issues that have happened, we share our views on. And another, we call it Free Flow Tuesday. You flow all over the place. Inti bra na inflow, bra na inflow, all over the place. But before that, yanko enkuti enyumba akomra, and enyumbia abesi mitrim. Say Charles Kojufusu ana ebo sa anyum no anyum no more de ensembum anytime I listen to sa anyum no it tells me something beautiful. Perhaps when I tune in now so consciously now it gives me new revelations ma abumfu sebia me bomu nkomo na etwu kakra ma ne ha wate what is natural should not grieve, what is natural should not anger you. Or say odamani obewu am ya hwe na dampan. Oh yeah. Intimra yeba enkomo no yebeto aso. One more time. Enyum yes na so nyum. Metro audience yes so nyum no ati. Enyum they say no ujamia metimi dia to repeat be 5 hours. Meti sa and every time I listen to it biano it gives me new learnings and new revelations. A very, very beautiful song. Enyum about 2014. 2014. I'm very certain say yenti ubia time no. Yes, yenti ubia album no. Ana odamani ebi wu ame ahwe na dampan ewo so. Now there is one thing about Charles Kojofusu. Say or you're very very versatile. You may have whatever reservations about him, making will be a stories be by business. Yes, they are all stories that have happened. They could be true, they could be false, whichever way. Even if they are true, yes, it's all part of our shortcomings here and there, which we all need to grow through them. But I'm talking about the very beautiful side of Charles Kojofusu this time around. I'll say he's a very versatile man, right? In many instances, the albums, na or the controversy controversy be about na mean no their fan say na a pushy album no ekonimu pa pushy album no konanim. The very ones they know this no, they don't stick to you only the controversial song to say into be on this album no. There are some beautiful tunes that was our album we so kuma, right? Very beautiful songs. One of them ana yeti yes yenti ubia album no, right? We yeti was say odamani obewu ama yahwe na dampan. Me kan sem bebre ewo enwum no ho enwum bia me se mani je ho pa na sina soro nwum ema me san se metie enwum bi se ya it brings me to remembrance of what is obvious in this life, and what is obvious in this life, and they say I will grow, and I will also exit this body. And the truth. Obwa, oh yeah, you can't run away from this. It's the truth. But before say obey exit no. Oh, obey akokra. Obey everyone so. Enti ene no. Ebia. Emrewa no anaso krafo na odu omo ho few. Na say akokra bia wo fro asma kakra na say unya kra be twa akokra na sum here and there. Hwe ebitimi ye ne ma o. Na de also hunu say sa akokra na uhunu sa no. Na ne penso na bibia eye hot. So say the lumba e ka no. Abrewa na uhuna enei ebia na duane wo se ye bubom eye mremre ansa na bia watimi de ne sia fefa ho mre bia twam na ne sini nyina agu anum no wotwa kiss papa twa kiss mu kiss twa kiss papa usu beduru ho obeduru ho se wan kontem de obeduru ho enti o se so hu a abrewa abu no why na hu akokora nso a na watwa ne salute na wo nante da bai uhu papa maame a wo sire no nante da bai nante da en okan woni nyina wonwum num respect the old and one certain way to help you respect others is for you to be able to see yourself in them. Obia oye homeless eda bonte no you see they also when they say you are not better than him. You are not better than him. Because between a sip and a glass, anything can happen. You can watch and learn. It doesn't make you better than him or her. Whatever or whoever you see in a particular situation, it may be very deplorable, it may be a very sad situation, you may be doing quite well. It doesn't make you better than that person. Watch and learn. One sure way for you to be able to respect others is for you to see yourself in them. I have a practice that helps me to become more accommodating in such instances. You see, I imagine myself in all worst situations. In my sober moments, I'm able to imagine myself in all worst situations. some of the worst situations, and they say oba wo pen no pa wo feeling no pa wo se na de meja o ai na no mi share me yonku bi a me na ware kura na ja me na gina mu den na gina mu pa na me nim bi share na ja command fans say ja na yira hwe na ma na wa fan na fu aye kese kakra fine, not knowing say one na yire kura ja I didn't know, right? Me kan bi a wonni mu bi a na yire ja no ne kuna ja no ai ne kuna ja no uhu no o ke kansem say me kan see bi ja no pe me kan okay, cancel, you put some labels on such people here and there. See yourself in such individuals. It helps you to respect them. Respect their toil, respect their situation. It can happen to you as well. Between a sip and a glass, anything whatsoever can happen. So one sure way of you being able to respect other people is to be able to see yourself in them. Say me. And a baby say, I told me, what are the possibilities? So one day, may they catch them and say, well, Jamia, what possibilities? Hey, what me cut to the extent say, one day, so your ba, Mimrefi, na me yere, me kunu ede oba foforo, eshi fie ho. Or the ne dayem paso. Ediana me ye. Oka sentimency. La. Wa bema umra na oyire obi kuzu den. Dia na obaye. It's a possibility. Me wa no can never say never. Oboa nka bi da ati. Ye kan bi ana hu kura so now it's happening behind you. Me yonku di it was happening behind him until finally it came to light. So on identity. And one sure way, respect others by seeing yourself in them. Emma onye so judgmental. As I said, a very judgmental life cannot enjoy the beauty of life. We are judgmental, won't enjoy life. What you judge, it will come to you. I say, do not judge at least you be judged. Do not judge. This you be judged. Or Bible no me what? Or Bible no. Dr. Ningo Hank mom quotations this year. The quotation can. And see yourself in others, and then it will help you to respect them. It is who akokra no, who abrewa no a. Men ye wadwen da. Says akokra no. Ebia onto say that. Onkujina kona bi entwen se ne girl no ba betwem afa hono manya wadwen se abrewa na onam honom no onantin chinchim ne to da manya wadwen se ada obua hwe bi kura na no no e guy kura sen wa o sisi no dru so no etu hu abrewa abu no hu akokora so no atwa ne salute na ne bre no Bia na bibia ye je. With all credit to Charles Kojo Fosu, a very, very, very beautiful tune. Oh, I give it to this man. I give it to him. Ho, so versatile. So versatile. Eti make no. Yeah, but more answer will be no with an open mind. With an open mind. Wow. What you mean, name be near correct. Ewo ni nyumu na also odi aidebe odi abo bra. Bochema osisa anyum no me sense subio. Me so de bochema ka asem a mintimi nka se de nyesa me over time kranya de be emma. Enti ACC so one more time. Afi ye ba ene enkomo bi wo ho. Ye. Abrante no utie me pa. Utie me nti se bihia obi a utimitie ade saa ohun ya na mani age sanse say that person is ready to grow, is ready to learn new stuff among other things. Now we say my question be. Me so there. I would want all of us to develop whatever theory, whatever knowledge, we develop it together. So, what I mean, be one more time nearby. As some branch in Ibusamino, with the better pronounce. Then we will have a very beautiful, healthy conversation on that. One more time. It's so. In fact, I was in few crowd okona basa. And as I said, I love this tune so much. Manage home pa yenyumbia esna sonyum mame. Whatever brings me to the awareness of what is natural, and I need to grow through it, very, very important to me. Until what many ebeu ama yahwena dampa and you made this in yanta mu. Until sa album ni into biano, the most important one of the songs that was popularly played on it, and amakano into bia it became a political song at some point in time. Eti ebasa na the other beautiful songs now we don't get to listen to them. Eti perhaps you may want to take a look at that album. One of the songs honum or say ni nyame etumi ye, another very, very beautiful tune. Bia ye pon ye bebo near the sorry, so another beautiful tune and the nyame to me ye. Oh, I think that album came after so Yare Kakrano. Oh, yes, I think so. Well, all credit to Charles Kojo Fosu. Yo, yentuas way. Na ye ebnada free flow Tuesday. I said I me kind na branch bi otie. Na o say ya meta kan sembi. Say ye ba ha say ya, we are here to unravel, discover, bring into manifestation the better version of ourselves. Now I say ya me kan sembi ka ho. Say whatever secondary identity said in American, whatever means you would use in this life, it is all geared towards you discovering a better version of yourself. You see, when we discover that better version of yourself now, it helps the entire whole to grow. It helps everyone to become a very beautiful being. To say, when a better version of, say, a doctor unravels so you are very certain say you are going into the hands of a very experienced, wonderful doctor. When a better version of a mechanic comes to manifestation, oka ese yankasa oka nse na emum se oka se na akufitemu a onim say this is a better version of this my mechanic. First me mechanic we me kwa ebi anke bedi bia be say 6 hours ansa na bia problem kitu ebi wetimi a discover. And then me mechanic no wetimi advance a better version of him is made. Intimi nko no bia 2 minutes and 30 minutes no wetimi ahead be I discover problem no, so that I can fix the problem quickly, and then I go and get things done, right? So be how you tell any telephone the I come asem kesi o. Oh, the other common adwuma no aka chen say that say na me here atare no because me the choir dey we say ontimi nya on kan kire wo osimo meyama right. We afi dan draw na afi hide and seek hide be abem but say a better version of that tailor happens Honas won't mean ya or catch us into me or by and so I'll back tell say yes, may that's it. Our time we brother bejo near my uncle now near my near dear until a better version of someone affects each and every one of us. We all enjoy of better versions of ourselves. Also a tia I am a casa seminal and then so many can home the means that leads to an end, and they say whatever means you will use, is to lead you to that better version of yourself. So beautiful. Means maybe a religion, right? Means maybe a political party out done. Means maybe a school I'll call you, among other things. Now I say, so better version, na mekana. What? is the better version of you? The question in I don't know. Say me Papa Smiling, me if I should ask myself, what is the better version of Papa Smiley? What would be my answer? If I allow my eyes to close and I ask myself this question several times, what is the better version of Papa Smiley? What is the better version of Papa Smiley? Life reveal your better self in and through me in this very moment. What answers would I get? And likewise, or say, you develop knowledge together. Describe the better version of you. Into of Kwame Bay. See, you will of Kwame say, one describe the better version of him that he wants to walk into. The better version of him that he wants to walk into. What will be his answer? Yankwa Human's way. Yama of Kwame. Akwaba, of Kwame machine me to was it? Okay, all right. The non-conformist. Of Kwame, what's in Kadia? Bamaso.
I guess you.
Question here the home.
Oh, David, I say, wait there. Me no Canada.
What me can say?
Yeah, me baby boy repeat Alankasa.
And yes, abo.
So, and they say, yet one planet so. Yeah. Even cry near parents and a yeah. Obi ne creative system no. Now, obi a one creative system what are the sub provisions in a go no. Conclusion is in the background and any creation no. Enti wo your door. Enti ne don't know or yeah and they say okay. Me mamo adwuma bi. Adwuma no amede mamo no. Me obi version a wo kire mu ne say okay. Wa bomo agu wiase. Wa surprise mu nature e meet mu nisi nyina. Enti se baby na to chima na se baby na wo se muye ni yi a munye ni yi na masetna enye yi. Enti the final version is say nipa wo wiase ye betina planet ba kwinsu asumwi mu. Se eba se massifo ba attack ye etumi e defend ye ho. So enti se nipa nya sa adwene no a ewiase problem asolve. Enti se wo join party, wo join asoria, still ya e wo say unity na e wo say eba humanity mu no. Eno na e wo say eye wo focus.
All right, over Kwame. Yeah. Yeah, funny say ye chire abofra de. Nya say bia won 18 ye mofra. Na emum no, ye mfa systematically, right? And systematically no, and say eba yen ho enkita hudi mu a better version of you no, sen ana esitie. Eba 1 second. Maybe say me yana one after the other so that we'll be able to put it. I say we say the question I'm at way no. A whole teasy so and your question kete and find the simple questions are. Now when it comes to when it comes to wapum dia your physical self describe a better version of you. Right? You see in waka yen do home. Okay, that's fine. Now when it comes to your physical being describe a better version of you. Me say me kan ni nyina nwi ba me nupa na maka. Okay, to aso kasa.
You on her side you know. So funny say you started somewhere. Into a group you know so also do the destination. So enti obrane wo mu no de ekwa no de wo betwa but ekwa no city no ewieye wo Nti awie na ube duru hɔ no. Enema pii ene be mu akɔwie no. Ebi ni de tutu fa of Kwame Abraham mu. So, besti ya se nipa dodo ne ho a yebetumi atwetam no akwachi. Enti ese me experience na me hu say if you say be wicked pa. So, and they say obi yare a ohia mo ano. Obi nso ni means a odi penisika no no. Enti so owo duro so oni eduro no propose niema bi a ensi kwemu se de be ya sika we enchire odo enchire odo enti so obi yare na se ubetumi amanipa kro ahoden mo wasa babaka eho ena obem ne so beba mfaso mo ama wo because wa boa no ma wanya hoden no eho na ode na sida befa so but before no de nyame apata matise Ghana doctor obo wontua o se fa ya de ko so fa ya de ko na wonfa ne ya de nko yi se ne oni aside biemu oni aside biem but wo hwe no a ena ko di bebu nkonta se wo wura emedineka enti e wo se mehwehwe kwan bi so na mekoda nas adwene no ema ni patrimu but in the final analysis ne say oba ade bi wo ho a mimi gidie dia na yi ni fundamentals ni nyina ne odo enti wa women odo no wa miss root
Okay, all right. Wow, man, or dono. Na why they be one missy root. So, man, or dodia. Na one missy root. Eti eba ye ho ye nkita hudie mu a ye nkyere wodo. Na won say Kwame ade ba ko a every now and then it bothers me and it's you can't order, but in many instances we are not being taught or we are not being programmed as to how to love. We think it comes natural, but say if you know how to poo krana, we are being taught how to poo. Pooing is also natural, but we are taught how to poo. Oh, when it comes to love and so I feel say it should be thought. How do you express or you show love in the face of events that happens around you? So what you say, you say some jokes are very expensive, maybe. You can hear. Mami Musa, what makes some jokes very expensive?
Oh, say jokes will be Fred is effective, so Mimi Chrome has seen near be happy, yeah, the end result no now who be free. So, and they say, especially free press no me ho nema and omo say omo ikuo bi pani bi ana omo sofu bi ana omo komsheni bi jokes bi ema lives say no ho na awe ho bebrebe you come up say you say about 5 kilometers from baby ametie teacher ni bi you go yi ni 3 feet you go yi ni 3 feet so wapon school wo ko ni fi wantene okay na won kata na ni dey but the next step you who ya ni say ni tintua ni consume simply because also ko chere kwala dey about the friends tolerance. Na tolerance no subject a omo di koye no efa asori ku bi. So enti jokes no bi o ha ya o fi say odi joku but say efa nipa ho a ene o so hu say nipa o receive jokes no will receive no kindly and I say would disturb him. And tea would they also joke on control we are or China or no, why be any sanity. But jokes on Sunny also dear, na life on so na emunchine no na a short to deal. And tea a to a beer, and Yemanu be over. Say the Gigi ya Munsia Botre. Yeah, go that if we cry, say we are seeing more uncle Yama Kesi. Yanika wo city home. And now, would it that jokes to Anya dear normally or second. So, and Nipa no be or me a parent. It means so on more. 1 year Obama Sunday or Friday.
Now, okay, see me. We see jokes, no. Say if a nipa ho dia, no, I very careful. Sana can.
Safi Pepe.
Now, are there any jokes that has not if a nipa ho ana?
Oh, me near or a humorist be or Roman be better. Ah, me messages. Me na me French no etiasi ma me never so befa enipa bi individual bi na group bi ai na since de na me ya de ntumi nkai na otumi fa subject baako na say de obesi develop no no enyo nyo wono no obeka sesere wa na wodi mrika best enti enim de ekwan ya ye fa so many pa ni gie no enye se wo se obi ansa na enigie naba ubetumi a aka bibi ubetumi a imagine bibi a edi jokes ruba.
That's right.
Na yeah, but the base what will be as a subject and as a bia who sreno who disgrace no now we here eventually no it be an reaction about reaction also nyina na positive.
Okay, I see. Now I know say what they say. I say I refer also kakra there, but can you remember or do you have any jokes that you know more share?
Oh, me humorist there, but me nipa me pe humor pa.
Okay.
So na me TV kra se me catch obi a emma you know say the mimisi pen no se obeti ase no me to me convey message no ma won so enyo osre na mami hwes menye bia ma along the day no menye bia ma
joke bi a when you were young na okay na mum no wunyini no on second thought no you decided to say onka on share sa joke
debi eno de nyesa en de mini bisa
uni bisa
eno de mini bisa
okay nti o jokes a na bia wo ye teenager no say okay mponi a o use nyina obituma say use nyesa
ne we ye nyini ba no na ye ne aye stress ye ho so obi wo ho a na you said the features city no am for the best train so and so otu say ye nkwala nsem say enyo onu na ebo ne ho na onyo onu na o shape n'anim enti say we will be on that area and I say what is no you are making a whole lot of mistakes because sa nyema we no nyina ye ade a ye impose oni paso oni hu control bia so ye wo as a handicap in fact minim say your choice but minim say your choice circumstances be na amana basa enti say nipa we na osre no na bia obi hutum na o say no ebi kra Say nipa no so nya the same medication aka wo nya ya. Kibia o chen. Ka o chen wo nyansem. Na wo betna hon mu na wo de besre no. So, and I say we dey off. Ah, yeah, ma me fa ho na me ma message bi. Earthquake bi happen o baby. Emma Acosto about over 2,000 lives. 2,000 lives. Emma say Crawford person mo kobua womu, but womu will refuse aid from certain areas, certain countries. Womu will refuse aid for certain reasons. Now me bre happy here no. And I me busa me ho say Saha Kroya or my victims is saying. Assembly the far almost. Emma, human lives, and also almost destroy. Ye ne katasu mumiaso. Our news, anye headlines, and yet social media ne wohwa enka kom kobiant. Na my victims no ye, omo ye African continent. Womu Emma, the sons and daughters of African. And now womu air crosso said the beya discover we are sinubi. And oma copy o meyimu. Na me who bonia omo ye obi transit here. Once who baby a obe transit no. Ukra oti hon mo a o se wu hono. Enya wasasia. Originally unkro for immigrants a ombe occupy asasi so. Ne kroma ebetwamu akwa wachire wo mu ekum wo mu ewosumasi enti tebremo ye bayi so akogu soil nso ekogu so no African soil emma say tebremo are happy emma and also lives a free ho enti wo de komu a ubusa ho say soil no ye di innocent lives good so no ono no revenge na ono no revenge na wakum nipa minim de bet minim say nu 2,000 no but and then you assassinate bury over 2,000 victims. You feel be boomerang. It's sanity. If you say it, no, you instant justice there, but I thought it be happy.
Okay.
Yeah, I am your boss.
You of Kwame. I know say what catch and say unye a music person, right? On that
Music. Me mobi.
Onye day.
Let me talk. Me kadia. Me ni jinyom ho.
Na enyu bi a me oba na ebo no me aha o ti kakra o
na bom no dey am say the best no because me fabric p woso
sa hu
yenti obi aya ene ba ku bi
unti obi anya za
kanyo
ese ye ni ohun beto ene ni yenti obi ana ye ni ohun beto ene ni yenti obi ana
ye di ohun beto
ene ni yenti obi ana
eno ye one of my philosophies am di TV as ye di ohun beto na ja enkrofo nto ato no omo ka fa ho so
but say ene no so I was say you put you in context too because say oh yeah the ohun beto now it is at the expense of others I know bit man can say unti enkrofo nto ato
true say freedom e won limits on boundaries so but me che me boundary na me ye de me pɛ dia ene master e so ja ma me ye de me pɛ so because se me wura wo boundary mo dia ene ja me na me ye de me pɛ
okay so on the boundary mu dia enya de ope
abi the problem we need the problem can say of Kwame dey onye serious me so na many dey
there you on say o can use word bi sisi boundaries right? And we still talking about better versions of ourselves. No? When you find yourself in an environment, a better version of you should learn the environment within which you are in, and you behave accordingly. When you are say we are non-conformist, in the environment you find yourself, you would want to, you choose to be anything you want to be there. If you don't want to abide by the modus operandi of that environment, anyway free honor, right? But if you want to stay within that environment, what better version of you should be presented in that environment that within which you find yourself? With my boy and kakra.
Mr. Smiley.
Who didn't yet?
I did say unim ni rules. Now who have you two rules no dear? Any you have yourself to be blamed.
That's right.
So, but where the rules will be any, and I say you need bylaws will be also will be now me behave said the me nature city and not would wapoli won't yes and yamia pata or quackers. And so fire you won't before and yamia pata ube prakwa. So because me no many idea and I may mediterious. Me adia me penny arrow holding near my ma unye positive. So na idea cry me at idea cry. Which say if we are si pa dear pa na we are would any je can one any. Hey, Muna Mameto na Orabia Oji independence Magana. Now the time no one of the chess will be Rizigani.
Urabe na kana semi. Urabe. Urabe.
Dr. Kwame.
Okay. All right.
Ono just will be pushing Ghanaians in my yako higher heights. So now group will be a honor. And ramblers. I know you must know them. And you know work and happiness. So, oh yeah, Jumano, now dear Nigio. Who's your dear no? Now dear Nigio room. And Nigia dear, everywhere you go, no, just a won't pay a Nigia. What dear Nigia so soon, a quick ye. So, Okonya teacher Nibia, why ye seem try one Syria? Or Chad dear crown colano, or Montiasi. But when Papa say, when you to who be a ma and crofobit me a CZ a principle to near ye beer. A year a colano betia it me mas Syrian and ye be bemoa. Then is Addisuano. Na aye easy. Because you come her, rap of Waby. Na quale be na one way subjects be a woman. I'm saying mathematics. I woman to me suyani ye no, and what year rap music. So, into ut me suya rap music. When I'm saying yum so dear, the suyani de. When you suya we are what cover subject no. Come on. It is a young method on it. Yeah. Who chin. No. What's Syria? Na bibia calm down. Na atmosphere no. Ubia ye comfortable. But the idea no, no actually. Your friend is saying, who here will be to say a friend is saying, Abia. Obi did the attempt, Yamia Pata, no, I could do the attempt, no, the ababuni trim, and what.
All right. Our
Menkoi.
Beautiful. Minimum song koi pa. You can't a better version of yourself. So, enti yemfa say nanu ya na o send a message say me fa be ma be ne wa into platform no so right me the network for radio there no so now yemfa say for argument's sake they say we be anka the rules of engagement on the platform entre of abenewa nemo no of Abenewa, a day of Abenewa eto so na the next message of Abenewa ebe send talking about the better version of ourselves, no of Abenewa ebusa. And as was sending message, thank you for adding me to this very beautiful platform. May I know the rules of engagement of this platform? What thoughts would you have about Bema Abenewa? All right, I reserve my further comments. It's going forward, a better version of you when it comes to some of these things. When you get into an environment, said you can also win more. You can do whatever perhaps you want, but a better version of you would go further and ask, what are the rules of engagement of this new environment that you have added me? Say you catch us say no rules of engagement. You are free to do what you want. So busa, I'm very certain say in places where they have their own modus of operandi, someone will be kind enough to tell you, sir.
Where the association be so internet say
but still no, say there will be some rules and regulations. Into my more example, I'm wajiatum. It is wajiatum dia yefanya juma going forward. That will help us discover the better version of us. And you know,
my main last point in the be no so when you be more.
Cause way.
The guys say Isaac and I'm attacking last week. Say Isaac, of all the respect I'm a woman, there be making Obana media woman because say we had no more unya information it making.
You see, we are talking about a better version of you, right? A better version of you should also be seen in how you address issues among ourselves. So, Nimza.
Oh, now anybody what you want us to also improve and also what me so direction. Because every day we are also move forward. So, more days no ban more than now policy. And yes, idea we are saying out here no.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Ofa Kwame.
Okay.
Na yebedo wase pa wabo enkomo. I'm very certain say going forward, you will still push further because so the Bombardier can the biggest of all rooms we have in this world is the room for improvement, and that room for improvement na honor the better version of ourselves. Yawo. Nti ene what's your be back home? Say ukura platform be so. Ura hono. Yamfa rules of engagement and to hope. But onfa say onka say yamfa to hunti. You assume say hwe ni ho. Some assumptions are very, very dangerous. With my assume baby now cause more damage. Nti the best of all ways no busa. What are the rules of engagement on this platform? So the two of them at the train be as 2 hours now 1 day 2 days no will be anka whatever assumption that you want to make you can make and then you can carry on.
I don't put there say what me address my
administrators no
put me address my
administrators no beautiful of our na say unim ni nyina yeah, so this old man. We say he was to say
70 years old man.
Adia, why what's he say?
You know you can be prosecuted for that.
Of course, the why you say you can be prosecuted for that. Yo, yanko be ma bene waso. Na ene bene wa. And so a monk kakra. Be ma bene wa. So otimenka no I ready dia on YouTube hwe na me hu ni say I ready na me ma akwa ba bama so
Ajenka say papa.
na impom ti say menua
Papa cho me bia.
sweet they say medical ebo ayi fu amane say Madrid fu amane say enche on beti dende o ti ase
Sure.
enche ayi Dr Mega one o say ye betwa Madrid fu ato so ye betwa mato so eti na toto niam ni ye na ye hwene emfa bibia nto gem why
Egusu.
sa pepe na se busuafo nyina ho ye de
Ya brado papa. Me advice about what about advice me guess here mamenti.
O man em you know
Emma me no am pare for me no mo ni aboy ba ko.
Em man was say
Ba ko 14 na ba ko 12.
Okay.
And that's another 1.5. Okay, see when you 1 year 8 months.
That's right. On say a big challenge, but however no many people who have learned the psychology of youngsters now they are able to support you in doing that, right?
Right.
Yeah, there's an organization I'm part of, your friend Growing the Empowered Child, and they support remotely some of these things. So perhaps we will talk in the background as to how we'll be able to support you. One other big issue when they say so ote ponko so now per se obua obi man fro ponko na say one kwan mu a ansa obe brepa ansa no wetima aboa na man afro ponko so
And
yeah, we don't want to get off the horse before we help others. We have a trip on corners na for me uncle.
same time,
Yeah. So you have to be able to come to their level to view things from their perspective, and then from then you can be able to guide them up the hill. Very, very challenging. However, the nim and the answer yedema yemano.
That's right.
Ade ba ko a wotena se na adwene ho a what our parents give us no ana ya na yedema yemano na emom no wo ho no mo a na wadwene ho abusa ho se their parents edema wo no could it have been better? The almost nim no de ma wo and when you put some signs to it you could realize that it could have been better. And then you change the dynamics because all the noise are ma net was why it was wako and you need to change the dynamics along the way. Today I back we children as to how we'll be able to support your 14 and your 12-year-olds. Why?
That's right, Papa.
You and a free flow Tuesday and then I am common as well. Papa. So them chance could you for me why?
Daddy Lumba.
Yeah. Open as him.
And Yagro, then your man, but Nipa me born yes, Daddy Lumba. Only me number one.
No, number one. And there's a winning then you now say, oh, damn, many be well, and I had a damn pine. What's that on?
But I don't know, me said I tear Muslim Casio. Just a man, then you have me tear beat and any other thing. Yeah, my father, but others and even one my damn pine.
I'm here and a damn pine.
No, me said and tear Muslim come out on one and you for the edges or two was. Then you may pay one beer like Semrano Besua. You beer, Muslim Yammy Dankasa, but and then you say no. With March and my room.
But damn in India. Oh, and me send the amount or WhatsApp so instead you can listen to it and hey. Now it's in and some room pa. Now or can send me my catch it all. Now what ye?
That's right.
What say? Made a cool Rosun Americana, right?
Oh. Yes.
So, uhu abrewa abu no. So uhu akokora bi nso atwa ne salute. ebi a na ne pens na bibia ye hot. So who abrewa abu no who akokora nso atwa ne salute.
Yes.
Ebi a na ne pens na bibia ye hot. Na ene na hu ne sade ne sisi so. Ene ejina so. na adwen say vigina so sa right. Ni nyina onwum ni mu. Ene na eja wo boss wa na age so enti no wa fa ato wa bati ana baby ana odi wura ebe durum rebe no boss wa na nya de be na mfa
ene cry ya just experience papa enti anya de o
no o wie no say said you utie bia no nya potre na oda mani obewu am ya hwe na dampan.
That's right.
Said you utie bia wa betina o memma so here and there oda mani obewu am ya hwe na dampan. Ya be hwe na dampan. Enti no yeah, very very careful. Yeah, very careful. Very very beautiful song. I will entreat Selbiti, right? Let me so I can be kakra on one sana me the other question that is on the table in Swabo.
I was with us nyom no there. Was a lumba and casano. Based on the subine na bosunu. Study on what here no hana or you'll be a brand of Masia Casa so who no Fesaka who no shows who baby apart from say allegations said any Brisicane or Cisia Manford on the personal way no they choose say or you'll be a brand of Masia Casa. And the or per se or transforming and I say or sending message to the whole we as I say. Dear Waji Baby, no, the secret tobacco, Brassier, and also come. Apart from say, they were my affair at Dampino. So now my assistant now brought once and no who be no respect and I say, fellow manner. In fact, a only Padriama, if you said, we need you from all angles. So you'll be a brought once here. And a battery man not yet. At the end, they know, and Maunia come for be because nipa be play no free said want to make sure enough respect to them. Almost said the Bible cano. The moped in nipa in anya mamma most monya mawonsa. And the probably a here very important. In your bar could be crash. I know so what is to say reading. Fi said be a you know bejo and we have a bomb away and what bojo. So until now or that type of charisma no would more or person ni point in anka be yanka yes I am rare once and I think say I'm brassed there then kosoba abrabo na manipa be brain so no it to me a benefited from you as a man or as a human being say the pado do anania ma brodo also a benefited from you and my one kasa so no abrabo so it me see we enti just that you be one poma or be a who and send it here. They mumra what ya see cran. As it so to me, a dear home brassier, a GBB, or their home brassier, the baby ma, who their home brassier, Nama opening beer, which you know what names or can't as a match who say no. A brand here we are now Baba we said you sit here no, made their foot will pay a man because we name into a cemetery. And I say, SSM born me who say, or TSM me who say, Neman Kuye man, I send me son na a conny man. And it's a woman, my battery, there will be an into media. I am your so mama on Quaso Awadi. This other papa.
Yo, what can Sampa? O say, Name ever say, they now cast a when you say, I say, feeling. I said, I remember.
Or say, why say, nyom no pra just me true answer na matima aboho no
na sa
adia be sama wa bojo
that's right na sa
from safety
why you say from me hu sa and ya ye kwa ya tabo pa
that's right
ye kwa ya tabo pa Na saa nwom no wo betima recommend am ya bono waso dem.
Asore dem no on say any culture bia wo enema wo mo celebrating wase. Say group bia hia ewo enyom no enye gospel but enyoma sebi nipa bia wutia enye bone good money pie tufu ankasa melumba nyom de then ka Kristo ni bonus we as be say anka me ankasa ma say that because me kuko me fear ne nyom na me bon bo being an elder of the church me bolumba nyom more correct gospel bia I'm telling you me wife that be our kaza now because that's so Lumba crowd had a background now war a friend is a gospel background to change a secular one no ansana later or bar and in casa muninum no be preno yame woman casa and a foot to ne your de bono and a mamma me pe eti papa senka a sort of no a mena meti na my institution say sina ye and yet nums ne benama ko heaven they are coming to my bono but once I saw there you womb no woni ma ye no ho enti ebia eno na euntimi fa anye worship ho na mum se ye ya so re ye di anyum o ba anye bone
I see
we as nyum no cry ye no esan ya ye nyum enti eno se no ye nta money da bia ye bone wo mra ayese ye ni abre enti like sa so re da mu ye wo ho a yetimi bone ho there's no problem.
Yo, waka Pentecost ansa na move to the next enkomo no. Minim say here be na ya mode ayi mu team song no ba no. The busum ebe mu na ya mode ba no.
Church of Pentecost for there.
Oh yeah, we are 2023 there. Also mu team song na to say to kakra me ahwe.
Oh, Papa, this time they'll grab me. Team from Ben are open.
2023 in America. Hey, Elda.
This year they're doing
Elda,
yes. Oh, Papa, my main cover story congratulate me a free 2019 banner. Even 2019. Yes, 2019. And I'm a starting year taxi driver. Sorry, every 2 weeks, including I thought that be a menko because me sorry a Juma Saturday. Though I'm here, Juma man of past 6 and Sana Mapon. And me pon of past 6 years. In fact, I sorry I started at 12. Me ba better. Ti sorry be cry now Mapon sorry. Ti me sorry I check. Me this time me float to say first.
Oh, reason I the mommy say and until now Emma wouldn't. A team song of 2023 no yes sir.
Yeah, 2023 then. But basically say me no kasa na nya platform we so there metima kan sem bebre a kire wa different kakra than we know. Me no asoro no nya ye no munya problem kakra just say even say ye tetepa e bi anko mutu me say. But they know the almost to me say because now I was telling them the truth now almost penalty. Along the line, who the main active in fact, I don't know that so bad. Say I saw the Juma Kese party. You are meeting me quite sorry 1 month and I'm in boy.
Oh, I see. And then try to baby, Netty we say. So over I say, I know why. Take it to every
meet you.
Se
Papa, how about me more?
Abonyo. Me am nim some abonyo. I say. Kasa.
You boy there, Mate.
What you?
Mate.
Aha.
And
only 2023 there no. And only 2023
Okay.
Now say
so was sorry na me ankasa me man celebrate what's that first night you know ba. Father na me presiding that before. Enti nyom no ba ye said that kusua. But this time round no. I mean, she another. Mate say ya to my password na bia ye to. Yeah na betom na ya to. Ti ye nyom so de say ya na ni na kwa ye che. Dem bia no said there be a friend is saying vessel a good vessel give it to me and they are several
beautiful
like
beautiful
Church of Pentecost you know say
in fact it's one of the tunes I love about Pentecost for theme songs and or say see me na me say a bura obetimi asemu nsuo ama afofra ensu kom ede wo a very very big statement, right?
Very big statement.
So huge, right? Now it sings beautifully with enkoma ayedi ene awie.
Right.
Isan say nyankopon esiesie wo na wa mo aye ebura obetimi asemu nsuo ama afofra. What then happens and say you are constantly becoming a better version of yourself.
Right.
And you become an example to others. You become a source of encouragement to others. You become a source of love to others. In fact, adia opese osesa ewo bi hono, you become an example to that. No, you are a bura yes samunsu amasa woni kro na ono so hia that change no I debe anum bie. So also me ba me picture Madrid me picture so.
Oh, why not? This are here minute that authority no papa.
Oh, and you know mon come go me picture Pentecost.
And then me papa Omuma me say mo akwanya ni ho nti omosi omunim da me ba omo de mama this week I ha next week na ma.
No uncle.
That time me kwa zo da buy go na me go.
That's right. Ni nyina so enti I love that song say nyankopon sisio.
Very nice.
Sometimes no I will see who ni say ye ne ho enye ni bibi. And we need to surrender to the power bigger than us. no one where you see
Sorry.
and the way it deems fit for us to be a blessing unto others. Assembly right? Na yɛkɔ anim no sɛ meka better version of ourselves. Na onua bi a yɛ awotie wɔ se daa de nyinaa yɛ a meka sɛ o means bi a wobɛfa biara no yɛ make sure say that means is making you discover the better version of yourself. And he say offer Christianity so I will say make sure say Christianity no wow for you to discover that better version of yourself.
Okay.
So offer Islamic kwan so a so offer NDC kwan so a so offer MPP kwan so a kwan bi abefa so bia no it is helping you to discover that better and final version of yourself. Na no obusa say meka a better and a final version of yourself no kra na. What is that? Enti say bema bene wa sisi a isi ebusa say describe that better and final version of you that you are seeking to walk into. How would you describe that better and final version of you?
Okay.
Assembly no.
All right, Papa. That's Papa. Oh, it's me, and in front of Kushabanoa. Nasama, how can I say, and didn't come from home. It's Tembiano, one casa won't even casse. Sina, a mammy. The mum, let Mark and your mammy fee say, Metaya, Meno, may yet so delight in it. Maybe they say, be a taxi driver, Sometimes, obit me ja a valuable thing be a valuable power make up. As I'm a share the background, I'm another command. Obeka say he na obe hunipano. Like your baby I have of heto perdidos. Like baby to say near my objects you can't grow English.
Missing items. And I said,
right.
yeah,
That's right.
Lost property.
And I'm a coffee for a while, and I'm a command. And sometimes obey iPhone, one of our right now they are commanding background laptop and a boy day. It's Nipano Hua, and any idea of throw or otherwise. And then the Obicra me mouse can be a dozen chain. Senka said that at the Nicoya Branca already. Sometimes I think say these are the things that if one may have me find me home. Say me guilty, I will want to be at home. Me who say at least. Metro say nipa betim di nani ato so because of those kind of qualities na I woman. Yeah, and no na me dey example. Na in this case, sa na me tie. Say me ho me wi asa me ba yi. Obi ani ho a wa kwan me say e bi abedi me ho da me mfa ma no. Ana say mabo apo ma sisiri no obi bia ho da. Di eba sa no a. Eno be ma nipa say mentwa nkontompo so tini so munya asem na me wo hobia omo ye so happy say at least omo nim say justice be adwuma wo ntimi no me obi a me pet no kore pepepepe ye di me kasana ohun say edruba bi a na me hu so be control because of so person make it good point ya yeah na me ya kakra say asemi no kore pa na da hai na ye kan see. These are some of the things I owe me. And I mean, who should be so much no. In fact, it's me born Papa. I see. Back, I said, these are some of the qualities.
On say, Osha says, oh, Kassan, right? My deans are Anna Mawahasi. Right. Meet you. Now, it is one of the better versions of me that I want to walk into.
Right.
Question na me busa won. I'm say what do you take it to be there? Name de na wo kan so na you very beautiful. Into the better version of me, no.
Exactly.
And they say, Mommy, enjoy. They're now all canon. Oh, and yadi be you in you. And let me enjoy what you were saying. Lemon, you said the better version of you are. Yeah. You see, you are doing good now, right? You are doing very good. So they all can. But that better version of you, the greater good that you are yet to discover of yourself. And it is not to do with just the good that you are doing now. And your good will be a good be a
Okay.
But there are some greater goods that you are seeking to walk into. And only that better version of you now you would want to walk into. And see,
Okay.
Obiane dear. Right?
Yes.
Obiane dear. On say I cited some examples. Say oye mechanical. Asem kesi pa. Nti say oye mechanical. A better version of you being a mechanic can be say you will advance in the way you diagnose your diagnosis of cars.
Okay.
Say say obi de car ba na take you be 4 hours and san be a diagnose the car na. A better version of you might take up to be about 5 hours. A better version of a doctor. Ebeye obi a sisi e se me dem yare record ho no mo a menim se de tie bia no obetima aboa me ama menya anweduro. That is a better version of a doctor, right? A better version of a doctor could also mean say patients eba me ho no mo a I will listen to them with love.
Right.
Maybe you haven't edged into that area very well. It is an area that you are seeking to improve in there. Oh, okay. Now, say even the abaya nkasa ya hunkita hudie mu a. Yeba ya nkasa ya hunkita hudie mu a. A better version of you could even be say, oh, abrantie yi menini di nkomo yi. Asema make I mean no harm there. However, when I measure abrantie no ne level bi a wadura asem we I mean no harm na mum meka ebe ha no ebe destabilize no intimenya debe intimenka menka right. That is a better version of you. Now me do example kakra.
Okay.
Example I me do ye ni same say na no na wofa kwame minim say na wo ahoma no so a na abe ene ne huru so pa say ode no call platform mi so ama
yes na me what baba
na no so call honom no ono nim de ekos wo honom nti no de o sha ase ye de opeso ye na me de ne example me de wo example say ye de waka akon for radio platform no so right na ko ho yi no obi anka ne modus operandi e wo ho enkyere wo
me joda bi
nemom me busa of akwa me say ye behu a ye do kan ho na the next message a odi beba. Thank you very much for adding me to this very beautiful platform. May I know the rules of engagement of this platform? If you ask this question on that platform, and we will say, what would he think of you? Was there what I say? And when you get into a new environment, although you may not know the rules, don't assume.
Right.
A better version of you will go further and ask of the modus operandi. It is better to know than not to know and do certain things that will cause wahala.
That's right.
And a better version of you will always seek to find out rather than assume. But what's the point, Nasi? These are just some little examples.
Right.
These are just little examples. And to the question itself, it was that better version of you that is seeking to unravel, and I say you are seeking to walk into. Another politics. You may be a sympathizer to a certain party.
Right.
A better version of you will learn better ways of you relating to other people in the other party. But what the point I say?
Yeah.
And to say now much chim kakra What is that better version of you?
Papa na o questions no o betra ha na unya na say o setting wo fiasa na waba.
Ose questions na ere.
Be o betra konwa mu a na unya questions no ana say o setting wo fiasa na waba.
Very very interesting. Question we say very interesting. On say some of them, you know, in the course of the day, you know, and you back hear me phones why folders are me phones, you know, and your folders I have a lot.
Right.
Some of them come as revelations. Maybe I'm watching a certain scenario. Ube huana I de be aba mitrim. So on that identity na ebi nso ho no ma ye gusu aye program na question na aba enti no it comes from all angles enti no yamonkomo why yamonkomo
yeah, big deal, Papa. Also, and I make a say a certain a friend is saying version one as me to mean Ruhunu say how to Bianca, why the first one made political party be as a matum. But this is a political party way. Or Macaka, man, 40 or more cheap, I mean, intimate or more say day. Ebia, and nona. In fact, me, it is any major of we. And none idea, I come here, intimate cover and a come but Papa, what's I know do baby I may to mean to them we said you will see beside me through any baby I know coffee is here. No like political parties and I say politics and I know based on records any based on any amount will be at me. Ain't me the mammy deal more thing and say and I may follow more and I say me jo mo to me sympathize more mo say or money more why no more messages. It now say me to me I de me I say Matthew Biasia and it's a me go back now me credit near my way nyina and say me hwet ani ma no a na the oka ye nyina watimi aya ene ma me to me ejitum say ampa sa nipa no the oka that why ti the oka obetimi aye and no na mean to me emphasize I support no matter a certain political party and the no mom na ebia me bo ho what they say me to me aye den aduru sa ho no because bitimi hu nipa mama nipa kese bia they supporting that political party over the years and the na ye me won say how and then nipa binum so ho so the reason why I'm what the other side. And a hono na I come say, let me discover the reason why may walk that your friend is saying. May walk our movement, you know. Say, may lay no, I didn't know. I didn't know how I didn't know political party. I didn't soon the other political party, no more semi or more still other be a semaka. Sir, I made no tears, Papa.
You,
I don't think
it's the sign of a conscious being to always know which areas he has to grow in and become a better and finer version of him or herself, right?
Yeah.
Oh dear, yeah. As we are make about.
Sana make us say no. And yet, was there one of the better version of myself? Say me like an me obi atima convince me mama ka say oh MPP for aya de wo mo ato kokom papa no na me say me wo ho asem ka say no o mo so mo ato kokom ko e friend say more than 1,300 and answer ibisa na me hwe no ana me ko search for your friend say international price in fact we heard no na is abano Ghana kuafo kwase apa anytime I meet my dear to say MPP is doing good one of the
Aha, who dia oche no pa. What's my working? It happens to a lot of us, right? And you see, it happens with what we call gratitude. Gratitude. A big, a huge, and the practice of gratitude is something that, coming to think of it, so enormous. It comes with its own beautiful benefits. Yes, it could be true. Say, in your view, you feel say increment. I was saying here, the ma for no, and then maybe a dema warm. When you look at it also from another perspective, so it takes a heart of gratitude to say, oh, I appreciate the good that is happening now, and that appreciation of the good that is happening now is you opening yourself to an expectant greater good in the future. That is how it works. Dear what you boss ana upe a yede ma wo adwuma mu bia no, let me tell you, ubenyank ye betu sa pay ni mu kese e de amount. When you appreciate how much you are getting, then it is an opening, or it is putting you in a place of expecting a greater good that could happen. Say Obe practices that sense of gratitude, appreciate a little good, and then you open yourself up to greater good. Na so unim Bible Matthew chapter something will say agree with your adversary quickly. So unim Bible verse no. And then say okra sorry ache. Or say agree with your adversary quickly.
Right.
And say asem na Bible no kind it has so many interpretations. Now one thing a womb ewo sa asem no no hwe customer ye beto aso what it hwe customer ye beto aso why hwe customer ye beto aso why we do no asaba ne ato aso why thank you very much be ma bene wa ana motene kano or say the better version or so bit me I grew into him being able to appreciate the good of the NPP. Appreciate some of the good things they may be doing. Sometimes some good that may happen may not be up to standard be our pet. But you appreciating that little good opens you up to celebrate a greater good that is yet to happen. Nti akwai se wo ba abon ana se de bia oku school na wedi be se 40 na afi wo ba ye ene wedi 39 enkanye 39 na ape ke bia nka ape so wo ba be se 15 ana se 13 ho baby nemu wa te ba ko aba 39 wow wonderful greater sign you don't know wow 39. How about we say next time you come to say 35. Men yan huge, baby. Men yan huge. Men yan kafi na fi. Obesa say afi no ati ada kra. Oh, 39. Wow. How about we come to 35, 34? Hey, next time. And then you encourage him or her so that they will be able to give you more psychology. Opa, and fa. Nana Sika. So what you can?
Papa, mama, walk it now. Papa, mama, one way.
Okay.
Akwara no bi wo ha. Akwara no bi wo ha. Obo na ba so obebo nkora afi de next year you be 50. Sa na MPP tie. Bi na ma omo no.
Say onya wadwen say. You see, this is one thing. In fact, that's my can't be. When we do good at home, yana we feel say we have any other option than to do good. Oh, let me tell you, we are here to do good. And you say you're good at you are just fulfilling your mandate. You know you need to some more, but you should say why you way. That is your mandate. Yemfa say your politics now the yemfa yenyi BBM from. Or mandate the amount and say you would have to perform. And ka ideal, you know, and you can say will be a cry ma fancy say why they be perform. Nemum fefe nefe. The practice of gratitude. It does wonders. Entina, when you do certain things, we appreciate and we talk about the good that you are doing. Inti truly, you know, when we talk of the good that you are doing, and the concern can mount umemo abeti so here and there. Now, always what yada kora. When we appreciate the good that you are doing now, it is a call for greater good to continue to manifest in and through you. Assembly, you know, and so we bo abaswa. The person will change and say, do more of what I am praising you for. Assembly, you know, and you know, it works in both ways, right? It works in both ways. Yo, Nanasika, me and you, Bamaso. Cashman. Abi attendant there. Abi vetting there. Abi obeting there. Abi no. Obi chegu almost. But also, Obeboy a better version of himself. The better version of himself that he is seeking to walk into. A very, very important. Abi, Bamaso. Hey, Abi, Rambo.
Yeah, Adrian Kessie, how are you?
Me good though. You too.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's getting dark now.
Why? You have a problem with that?
We are in summer now, isn't it? It shouldn't be dark this time.
It shouldn't be dark.
Why should it be dark summertime? Then winter to what other with. You know, when I came to Europe first, you know, they say when you go to a new place, you always have what we call culture shock.
That's right.
My shock when I came to Europe first was the weather. When I was in Ghana, I used to sleep very early, even up to now. In Ghana, by 8 o'clock, I'm gone. So when I came to Europe, I found it difficult to adjust. You know, sometimes the weather could be dark around 2 o'clock.
That's right.
Or 2. Yes. And I may be at work by then. Look, I'll be struggling to stay awake from that time up to when I'll finish work. It took me time before I was able to adjust to it. Baba Basmali, I heard you discussing. Baba Basmali, tell me, does the type of song you sing, the type of song appreciates, makes you a Christian?
What do you say? I wanted to ask that question, however, I just chose otherwise. Said it wouldn't make us veer so away from what we were discussing, because said in a discussion that I've been talking about today, no, whichever direction be our no.
Okay, so let a dog the rest. Let them all let them come and explain. Papa Smiley, you see, we have been programmed or manipulated to admire certain things. You know, those days, Papa Smiley, they tell you don't watch telly because telly will corrupt you, telly will do this, telly is not good for you as a Christian. Do you remember?
And they say deeper life one and I'm so much as no.
Not only deeper life. Not only deeper life. I used to go to, when I was in Ghana, one of the early churches I was going was Idahosa's church, Redemption Hour. Do you understand? Papa Smiley, the television, they say don't watch those days. Even the pastors, they have television more than powerful tools, more than television in their pockets. Mobile phones, the mobile phones you have, is no more powerful than television. So in our part of the world, yeah, Bombardier is on. He should also come and tell us. In our part of the world, it's like we've been deceiving ourselves with dogmas, with anyway. Papa Smiley, the question you are asking today, your
the better version of you.
Okay, that's fine. And I heard of Akwame saying I will be slapping people, I'll be throwing bombs and so on. I didn't get the context properly, but that was where I heard.
Oh, okay.
Papa Smiley, you know, when I wasn't coming for some time, the very few times, early times I came on, you observed me and asked me, "Oh, you've been very calm now. You know, is it the version of me you say is better?"
All right. If you ask me, right?
Yeah.
What I will say, and it's it is a version of you that allows you to ponder deeply over certain things before perhaps jumping in to say a word or two, right?
Okay.
That is a better version of you, right?
So proud to that, you cannot describe me as such.
Yes, definitely, right? Proud to that, you may be so a little bit hasty in addressing an issue. Is sometimes will be kind of more. I'm saying na you offer benewa kasa no. So me can say me busa question na or share say so kasa no. Me who say be a question what trofa baby. But I decided just to retrain a little bit and listen to what he was saying. Because the animal canon, it wasn't something that was going to kill anybody, and it was very interesting. But canena in Kibia and Kamaka say Debbie. A Hoshas and Anka personal, but I made him talk. And I feel say one way or the other is a better version of me that I want to walk into. Right? And sometimes we can't practice patience in listening before we perhaps respond. And if you don't practice patience in listening, in many instances you react instead of responding. That is what I would say.
But last week I told you sometimes when your apple comes in a contest, you just want to finish it.
And say in many instances never answer would do so
yeah, exactly. In the same way, when somebody is speaking and you think this person that is not making sense, or maybe the person is not addressing the question or the issue at stake well, you feel like stepping in to correct the person. You understand? We are all not knowledgeable in every area. But Smiley, the question you are asking to be the better self of person, the better part of yourself. The reason why I ask you about me is this. Papa Smiley, the better person, to be better person, it depends on, or is based on a just says word, circumspection. Do you understand? What a third party or a second person will tell you is what the person observes about you. It may not be the true reflection on you. It's a common psychological or philosophical principle that the best person you can be is to be the better person of yourself compared to yesterday. You understand? You have to try to be better of yourself than you were yesterday. That is what will give you the better person. But if you leave it to people to say, oh, this guy is better, they are using their own perception to judge you or to, so I feel you to be a better person of yourself, you must continuously be circumspective. You understand? You keep judging yourself every day. Did I do this right? Can I do it the better way? Can I improve it? Maybe the way I spoke to this person. Of course, we all know when we did something wrong. When we do, sometimes we are just stubborn, or sometimes egos come in to say, if I accept this, admit that this is wrong, maybe your ego will be dented a bit and so on. But if you are a normal person, you understand? You must be circumspective all the time to know that, okay, maybe yesterday I did this not right, But that is with somebody who has conscience as well. If you have conscience, your conscience can direct you that, oh, I didn't do this well. I need to improve upon this and so on. That is what will give you a better person of yourself. You understand? You have to be circumspective all the time. That is in business balance, we say continuous improvement. But personally, I've said this thing here and maybe a couple of times. I remember I've said it here twice or thrice, that the Japanese have a principle of continuous improvement. That a wet towel, depending on how you squeeze it, at any point in time, water or liquid will come out of it. It depends on how you do it. You must continuously, that is to an individual self. But Smiley, let me project it to the bigger picture. Papa Smiley, I believe in this philosophy of continuous improvement. And it comes back to my usual quote, my usual thing about Andy Grove. When the man said only the paranoid survive, means that you must always aim at being better than what you were yesterday. You are always paranoid of being better. You are not satisfied with where you are. You always want to do better. Papa Smiley, that is why when you go to a shop here, or you go to certain offices or businesses, either in the UK, Germany, or America, or these Oyibo people, you go to any shop today, by the time you go tomorrow, they have rearranged the thing. They've improved the thing, and so on. Just oppose this to a part of the world. I've done SSS, so what again do you want me to do? The SSS is not working, but to him, no, that's it. Michael Jackson, to quote Michael Jackson, when Michael Jackson was alive, I used to call him this it. You know this it?
Yeah, this is yeah. And that was his the last concert.
Exactly. If you don't come to that concert, this is it. You will not see Michael Jackson again. This is the way, Papa Smiley. I always keep asking, if Ghana ever invented these F2 bombers 1,000 years ago, that is the plane we'll be using up to today. B2 bombers. If we invented it years ago, that is what we'll be using. We'll be so proud. That come on, when we were using B something, where were you? Oh, you both don't sleep. By the time the B1 bombers came about, they are thinking of C something. That is improvement of where you are. But that is not our culture. I've done SSS for you. Then People like Kwabena and Izubo will be running. They will be running away. SSS, what again do you want? The thing is not working. Improve upon it. That is why we are where we are. The principle of continuous improvement is not in our psyche.
All right.
Part of it.
Abi, yeah, you are answered the way I only from Zabana, and then I can perhaps also finish early. Now,
Oh, I thought you said you're giving me the floor.
I'll maybe. You say, oh, said the old canine. Oh, one who say, unya be, don't deal with assumptions. So, because the moment I obey assumptions, you can't even delve into that better version of you. To say one who say, said the Usichi Japanese theory, always advancing, and now the evidence be biaba. And sometimes you go into a shop today, you know, say, and now call her shelf number 13, and one I'll put it away there. Had the ancient corner, Uncle shelf number 13, now there. Anyhow,
exactly.
They have moved it. Now, one beautiful thing, and they say, as you are what be announced share will be a shopping to ask. But as you walk around to look for what you are looking for, no one who know yes, I could be before so. Now here, before you even go to buy what you wanted to buy. Nina no a psychology use you when it comes to shopping. They want to put certain things at places it will catch your eye, it will draw your attention. On say usually so called to say Lidl, Aldi, since I don't know about Omo usually who drew tail honomwa, Ubun say Omo the maybe I says tail honum, Sisibia, chewing gum, sweets here and there. A honor in say who drew honum I had the NSA, Ubun yati asi. You know, so I'm find there.
It's not your budget, though.
It's not. No, we yet a honor. Oh, now what the account now the call. Now, they say no nim such is winning. But what moon you be say, oh no, the kit will be a what who know, and one and a gentleman one person will be pushing for anymore. How do you program that person to see as you see? How do you get that person to be able to see from that pedestal now? If you said if you stand on your high horse, you may not be able to help that person. If you sit on that high horse, you will not be able to help that person. And how would you be able to help said there's something bigger out there. Although this is good, there's something bigger out there. How do you program that person to be able to see how you see the things that you see?
Papa Smiley, the point is, it's a good observation, and we have a lot of such work to do in our part of the world. Hold people's hands, because some of us requires a lot of hand holding to reach certain level. And in this hand holding, you have to factor so many things. Maybe the person's level of reasoning, or the person's level of exposure, and so on. The same as what you are saying applies to when we go home or when you see people. So you have to size up the situation the person is in. Maybe the person doesn't need maybe money, or maybe the person doesn't need so much education. Maybe the person needs a little information, or maybe the person needs a little exposure, or maybe the person needs a little of maybe push in different contexts. So you have to assess, the situation of the person. Then the most important thing is the willingness of the person to embrace whatever supports, either information or either training, or maybe sometimes I don't want to use the word education, Because Papa Smiley, we use education in the wrong context in our part of the world. We feel because education involves so many things. Education involves training the person. I've asked the question here before. Papa Smiley, if an engineer, if an engineer is not performing in a role, do you give that person more education? You think more education is what that engineer needs?
Perhaps he needs more practice.
Exactly. The person needs more practice. The person needs more training. But when we cut everything, say, hey, we need to train him. Hey, we need to educate him. Educate. The person has more knowledge than he needs. He's got more information than he needs. If an accountant is not performing well, do you think putting the accountant in the classroom is what that person needs? So we have to identify the real causes of some of these non-performance, non-delivery, and address them properly. But we add all of them together, say, hey, he needs education. I went to a seminar, one of my visits in Ghana, I went to a seminar about this same thing, and the person, everything they say education. I said, my friend, education is not the panacea you're talking about. And apparently the people were teachers. Hey, Papa Smiley, I have to use my UCC diploma in education thing to counter the person. We diagnose people for the wrong thing. Sometimes it's no education we need. A person will need more practice, like you said, more training, or maybe more hand-holding. You understand? Papa Smiley, previously, you know what we call aplanke in Ghana?
Debut, aplanke minimum.
Aplanke is driver's mate.
Meat.
Driver's mate. You know, in English, we have, the process of becoming an expert has about 3 journeys. We have a novice. You understand? Somebody who is a novice, he has no idea at all. You have to, train the person and so on. Then the person progresses to what we call a journeyman. You understand? A journeyman. It means the person has graduated from completely not knowing anything to where probably you can assign him tasks and so on. Before the person becomes into maybe a master or an expert. So the process the person should go through. That is what they use to train like carpenters and other professions.
After expert, and what is next?
No, you become a master. I think a master before an expert.
Okay.
You understand?
Expert in there. No, what man said there.
Yeah, the experts are the people who can profess that, my friend. If you add A to B, you get this.
I'm the mistakes on.
Oh, there is some element. Of course, I mean human beings. I mean, when there are issues to do with judgment, right? And you know why we make mistake. That's why you know why we make mistake.
Complacency.
Complacency could be one factor, but because we cannot get all the information
at one point in time. That's right.
We cannot. The cost of getting all the information you need,
it's expensive
to make a decision, make a choice or something. You can't. So that is why we make a lot of mistakes.
All right, Abe, you're not for no too. Who say no? Who say the question is the better version of you? Who now Kasan, yeah, boy, you that better version of you are seeking to walk into. Why?
Papa Smiley, to me, I think if you say if at the time I will tell you, oh, I've arrived at the better part of me, that is where I'll start to decay. It means You know, in Ghana, there's one word we use, alechon. Let's but you know, we use this word in two contexts. Somebody who claims he knows so much.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Alechon. It's like you feel, oh, this guy, but we can. So that one, you know, you use it in this context. Alechon. It's an insult.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You feel you know so much.
Mm-hmm.
But we can use the same word to praise you. Do you understand? We can use, when I meet you, I say, Alechome. Do you understand? It's like, I appreciate the fact that, you know, you are good. But it will depend, the same way, depend on the context or the way I twist it. We said it's like an insult.
Okay, all right, Abby. I want to say, Oshasi, no, okay, be say, one I was all your assessment.
Yes.
And you see, one hour, your assessment, no. Oh, and in your assessment, what is that better version of you now? One, because you feel like you need to work in there.
Papa Smiley, here, we'll be talking about comparative.
Mm-hmm. Comparing it to see the kind of the good of your yesterday.
Yes, exactly.
So what is that
Papa
better
Smiley,
version of you that you are seeking to
comparison,
work into tomorrow?
Yeah, the best comparison I can make, or I can deduce is this.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been saying that comparing both situations. When I was in Ghana, immediately after university, I had a very good job. I had a job with the National Investment Bank as a banking officer. And there were a lot of prospects in that role, to the extent that when I wanted to leave, my manager, Mr. Franny, he called me to his office and said, hey, my friend, I've heard you want to travel and so on. But, you know, you people are, because I was, apart from him, I was the only graduate in the whole banking hall. And they were opening branches. So he called me, but still I was bent on. But with hindsight, that's why I feel the better part of me. With hindsight, I sit down and say, oh, I made the best decision or a better decision. Do you understand? Okay. Maybe I could have gained in certain parts. But looking at the situation in Ghana now and what I've been through, I feel I'm within my better self that I would have been then. Why? Let me tell you, let me illustrate. Yeah, if I was in Ghana, Papa Smiley, I would have been maybe what Ghanaians call bank manager. Before you come to me, you have to knock like 3 or 4 doors. My head will make like some stupid person with big stomach. Do you understand? And, you know, I would think that is all there is. Do you understand? And I'll be behaving typically without any enlightenment, without any exposure, because I have friends doing the same thing. Look, I have one friend. If he goes to chase a woman in Ghana, he will tell you around for now. I mean, I cannot imagine carrying this mentality.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. You cannot imagine carrying this mentality. One last question.
So I feel based on my exposure now,
you feel that you are in a better version of yourself.
But continuously, I feel every day. Because every day you can encounter this afternoon I was reading about something. Why information is very, very important. And the person was analyzing the impact of information on productivity. Do you understand? And they said that if you are working, and you have to stop the job you are doing to look for information, you are not productive. Do you understand? You are stopping, you need information. You have to break, you have to stop to look for information. So that is why these people have brought about software systems and so on, like information management and so on, so that you don't need to take time off or break to look for that information.
To look for that information. Yo, Abe, Yate, thank you very much. Would you say, where you've got into now, no? Would you say that is all there is?
No.
Okay, all right. So now, one second. If that is not all that there is now, we want to know that is beyond which is now. You are seeking to walk into, be it social relationship, be it your physical self, be it your psychological self. That is that bit we want to delve into.
Yeah, last week you said something.
Yes.
You said something that the more you know, or the more you learn, the less you feel you look.
That's right.
You understand? So it's a lifelong process. The very day you become complacent,
you are dead.
I've arrived. That is the moment you start going down.
That's right.
That's why Ghana is not progressing, because we have people leading us who feel I've brought digitalization. So come on, you come and worship me.
This man, you can be prosecuted for that. Abe, thank you very much. That's it. Why? If time comes,
the thing is a moving target. It's not something you can achieve.
Why? Nayanko, Sikako, it's Yama Bombardier, brother Bombardier, Ekaseria, Namako, Isaac Eso. Bombardier, Otimenka, Bamaso.
I drink Kessie.
Good. So here.
No, here, pa.
Sweet. So what in common are you doing there?
Matipa.
A better version of you. Yanko.
Okay, that's it. Much in Yanmina, and let's try Quabna Indian and say, Miamida. Quabna, Yamini Ojam. Ojam just said, you're friendly. See, only Quabna Nama, who said, jovial, friendly, and very, very smart and articulate and intelligent. Ti yamra no yedin bakwa yewo ya yede to yeso no kwabna na enra nso ye adwada kojo bajo ti mo amdu kojo no so enra na mudi ye nyame bo okira nso kwaku bunsam eni ekuafo nso bedi na ye kosa ti papa echeche mu nyina ofa kwame the agrarian and the environmentalists and the anti-GMO wayade say papa won say Nyankopo woni emra obo ade nyina won say odinka put everything in position. So yantini bibia se Nyankopon odwa ne garden no obobo ade no okopa chemicals bia se odi go a ti na bibia ye organic, all organic na se bibia natural. Nti ekọ widie mu na body ne tiase your system no respiratory system, urinary system, reproductive system, what you say, ade we the compatibility abim into no reject bibia. And then no say na the better version of the world no. Na bibia and you say Adam ni or mumu ni che Adam crime say ben 950 something. Methuselah 969, maybe the 930, 800, 700. But yeah, kona tumse nipa no yeah discover no man Nyankopon akoba no ye mpa Nyankopon de yesi da bi ye mpese betena bebi Nyankopon say ka yen distributing ko wiase asase nyina na ye hyesoma no. That was the better version of Nyankopon no. Say asase no doso say nyina betena dan ba komu na say bi we tagum na carbon dioxide ni monoxide wan nyina ne nyina no enye healthy green gas no say na edem ahye strong because matter is anything that has weight and occupy space. If Nyankopon says as a does moon spread it, that was the better version on Nyankopon or the ma onipa. Onipa say there be or better baby falcon and their friend the Tower of Babel no. Nyankopon say there be. Emra we said the of Kwame can run you find juma ebe hadwin ti o say Nyankopon no. Utimi bana obe kakra ti o confusing nipa language. And I'm saying the better version of the language. So mumpedi and my distributing your bia and your wabeka dagati, ubia fan yakona ubia in their call west east and any in Ayatna. So that was your better versions. Asitinemu. Papa, I know a question. What is the better version of me? Media, better version. No, and why the investigative and research part of me, and then my better version. So that's it. My better version. Me arithmetic, me primo, and no, that's research and investigation. Part of me, no, and then me better version. My best version, idea. Ni Chrysosome ne me best but open better ne dia say ye kusku near me good better best. May I never rest until my good is better and my better best. Into the commonest form of the word no and ye good. Since ye comparative into me better ne dia research investigate but wo busa me best version dia na nyamesom ana nyamiasem. Na papa Russia for assembly omuka. Omsi dobeya no proveya. Doveya, no proveya. Russian says was say trust but verify. Trust but verify. GB nenso shishim. Na Russia for no say omu ba asase so omu nyina ye Slavs. Omu ne Ukraine no na Belarus. Belarus ye ka Bela Russia ka se mo a e che se white. Ti Belarus ya ne ye white Russia. Omu nyina enyu no omu na ye friend Oleg. Onto omu bisia for no nti Omahi Krupa ne friend Kievan Rus enti na wote Kiev no na Rus no enti yeka Kievan Rus the Rus who lived in the city of Kiev Rus nso no omo cousin back na ye Sweden for ti onso omo nyina ye distant relatives ne omo na nti nyanwa se emra na Finland ka the kingdom of Sweden no na Saturn so the same thing is na eastern part in Ukraine, western Ukraine to share. So na Sweden for no to share the eastern part of Finland. Finland a part of the kingdom of Sweden. But now can say on pay that better version to see Finland for so. Into the key Russia for ne kwaji wamo. Into nam Russia ne yenya the state of Finland. Into say Russia ni kaze trouser be opposite de bia hwem. Ujidi ne hwem enye ignorant. Say Dr. Jingo na aka number mbade na akenti. Enti na me pay investigation research. That's the better. Into custom na me ko hwem. Papa any say ne WhatsApp group em go so na because the word Ashanti no on say anglicized version of Asante. Back we ASH and ye anglicized no. Oko Bible man na friend kofo bi Shibolet. Na I think say either the Edomites or no mutimi mbo side nti omo Israel for kokko ana say ombe say omo sneak agwese bia Russia ni be say o sneaky to Ukraine na bia Germany for kasa omo kan nti to nation ni solo pronounce words no say we Russia ni a ebia o are ne house said as and for yar nti ni bia brown ne Tom Brown ne keke kanum nti ukoko kan ni na so be so chin Asantinia or Sadaka se plempe na mwe na plempe obeka plempe typical and the beka plempe no say ye you ama so enti no Russia for de bia also hwehwem no mem gidi kra na hwehwe no mem enti anse na beka so be ye better journalist no on fa de ko oto no bo ase asemba on pe breaking news or ye ne no hwehwem say ade ne wono akoso so akohwem nyina. That's what I do to be sure all these years best 7 years and back akoti won say every day be at least with information upon information ama enkofo krasen ka omunya mentema ka omu PhD omu ye no in the 80s and 70s ka ebeboa enkofo kra timi kase me Mr Google they say media Google ne de enye bibia information we ase nyina na eja Larry Page ni Sergey Brin and the owners of Google and the parent company ye Alphabet omu kika boom no information ya kika boom Google onye bibia eti ene ade na easy nti enipa hwem enu nti na make us a better version of me no Bible no Yakopon so all my Bible no ene eyi no ko hwehwem ne hu the origin of man onipa ne purpose ne bebi obewo enu nti na nso encourage me say bibia obi bebo abede bia o sem ko hwehwem say no ehipa na hye so that say enye say obi the 6 better no 9 so hu enti papa sa asema Russia for kan so no is based on the Bible Acts chapter 17 verse 11 no mfa sa adne fi Acts chapter 17 verse 11 na in short I say and the Bereans Acts chapter 17 verse 11 quickly no na media massimian or say Paul and Silas na call Krobi so I find the Berea for and yedi omadan so and the people of Berea were more open-minded more open-minded than those in Thessalonica. Why? After listening eagerly to Paul's message, they searched the scriptures day after day to see if Paul and Silas were teaching the truth. And yes, we know you Paul and Silas and I say Peter and I say we are John. And you honey asem. What can I Paul why dear Silas why dear? But or say investigation near who say etisana. If the first Peter Paul and so can yamiasem, you can say yamiasem. In Timpono, we journalists, we media, we una what radio station and as oh my yeah preamble or say who do some no etisana. Anyasa nano obisi I want to JB University of Ghana, I want to bet to JB than cause JB that on the tea and say one conference like a bomb person. Doctors be an all some of the judges are no more and some people are way before yet University of Ghana and by say for 7 no it be no one radio station will be kokasai. I mean real doctor and I'm say I think Isaac Beckham my article crown sanity and now will be so JB Dan when they did the word Ghana then so no 1940s no na your school be a fellow Ghana College and Croman the things the it is a papa 1 year investigation researcher research a 2 words research they be able to English be very be and I say yeah call back return rewind research until what you search again anti barrier for no a research no more you say hey say yes we on emrase say ne papa no say sir say you born into no be woman ye ne na so sorry e no ko ote jansem na eko obi so say hey media me say the adum grace o na so la mesedi since the 13 laws nya ko de ma Israel for no o so obedi humida enye so ene onkoku nipa so ene onya osha for de nka o se de bi on de aboa de ene nyakopo atwem ampa nyakopo atwem so that's here enti no papa media me better version no obi WhatsApp me de me nka ene entontom so ni hwikwa o timi pusa ne sem media me fan wa ho that dey we dey research in investigation the enemy what media dance all the platforms more WhatsApp more than 15 there me sorry BBN work so and then information kwa be brea this me pepenti papa that's intina control video so no you who say the better version version of multimedia so that's
I think say it helps me also to discover and also step into the better version. Now make an the question perhaps I give the preambles message but a better version of me should also recap on the preambles every now and then. The better version of you know is simply what you are seeking to add to what you are already doing. That is all. Because no matter what you think you are doing, there is something bigger than what you are already doing. And the better version of you is simply what you are seeking. You are hoping to add up to what you are already doing, no matter which level that you've got into, that you are doing now, to make it extra better. So all the open so say the way you cry better. The bottom line is the way you be. What are you seeking to add up to it to make it extra good? As simple as that. Yes.
Oh, and is that the minimum they count on and then with the research investigation so at me boy me so my meeting I see you papa
all right, thank you.
That is the because the best version until when I may better no at least the foundation or something greater than the better.
Okay.
So that's it.
Yo that's it. What you are already doing now no maybe I'm there doing so the many have been complacency you don't want to be complacent and baby I would do no say in the next few months or a year no when it comes to your social relationship now, what is that better version of you that you are seeking to walk into? The version of you are you will be expressing more patience, you will respond instead of reacting. That is the kind of things we need to be able to visualize and put ourselves into perspective. That is the bottom line of the question. It's answer me bahadi bia uniane say or say me betna bia misu ana we are here to discover the better and final versions of ourselves. And only the idea. Well, let me philosophy in say means bia obefa bia no. As long as it makes you discover that better and final version of you, I'm up for it. Now, the question that stands back and say, who or what makes someone a better version? What makes someone a better version? And this is something huge. When it comes to your social discourse, what makes you a better version of you? When it comes to your spiritual discourse, what makes you a better version of you? And you may choose a path. Open so offers wo. Na sa path no. Would you say it is the best no? How is it making you a better version of yourself when it comes to how you relate with other people, even beyond that path now? Why they be wafan? And to ubia for path to be say opeso a doctor. Yes, you good. Wafa path to be opeso a lawyer. Okay. So path now ofa no. How is it affecting how you relate with other people who are not lawyers? How is it affecting how you relate with other people who are not, so what for Christianity, who are not Christians? What for Islam? How is it affecting the way you relate with the people who are not Islamic? As something you know, that is a better version of you. And you may have taken a means. That means should lead you to a better version of you. And that better version of you, you define what definition and you define when it comes to how you relate with yourself, with other people, how you relate with yourself on the spiritual course, psychologically. Yeah, as I'm not so as yo ma menko Isaac aba ma menko Isaac so na Isaac we are Dr. Jingo any baby and then final voice moment. Isaac otimenka bama so
I drink a say
good sabo ko there.
Oh nyame adom yeden de nyame na ye ni dan so ye sorry a aside bia on na de ma no ye fa aside man su na ye fa ma odwan ana na ntwe da because e bi mo sum na ntwe ni dwan ye de your boss so ni asase no eno na ye ni dan so nti o sorry ye fi ekete so asida no na ye de ma na nti no ye ho ye pa ye di so bia so ho ye
Yes, you're here. Why? Yes, you're here. I think common idea any boy here.
Oh yeah. Come on, dear Martin. And Prince, na the submission no so yeah many ago. Na ko bi be fa mu nti no na nti de but nipa de me side de maybe a very emotional person. A very emotional person, very much. And me pay SCC o my brabo. Intimate wo sisi obi. And o ko bi asem na nipa asem na o kan se nipa ni nyekwa menka. And wo sisi obi a mo wo ho me sisi nipa no because me no be kwa masa nipa no. Sadia no ama da bia no ema maniji ewo de me ye maniji ana mi obi nso a me ya doye pa ya me ya doye na me ya doye because of adoye ni nti no me krom me wodi wo ho me can enjoy my name yeah but yeah ama afi mabenya say who the way I make kind of people nkran share e wo mu ni say adia Emma se me ya doye na mani age ne se ye wa doye na chi no nsema wo adoye na chi no ana se me ye papa nsema wo achi no e hye me kura because the nkofo no beka o ya doye a ye wo achi ne se nyame hwa saa word no aya de bia ama manije pa itino nipa de say wo ya de a ebe man nkofo ani age wo ho politics de ye ba politics de ne de akwa te say football your park so a yenye na afofo ba ye pon yenye na afofo itino so obi e de politics e de be jeju obi a me fa politics jeju obi ana me fa football enjeju obi because so omo wo ho aso bia ne lady but say ba ya personal lady a saa de no ade a me de etumi ho because nkofo omo sisi nkofo a omo eten nkofo ani na the place kan no na me so abetwe madwen agyan so because Church of Christ a shape wo nyema bibire ho yeah the teachings no yeah a shape me enti na me fa so ni eni agro and be defend aso no what the second ko twa me tin ko be defend aso no who did matem say they be defend aso no because I am sorry Nyankopon ade ne mogya ade betoye ade si ho asori ni nya obi asori Nyankopon asori enya one man asori nipa de ye nipa ye befon ye nipa intino ono che se obi akoperempe no obi akọ lugulugu secondary na nipa no a okọ lugulugu secondary no ono no a perform better na the okọ perempe no efeli poto ono che se perempe for no mo nya ade ono che se because ye camp perempe is one of the best schools best schools are Ghana elite schools are Ghana no perempe ka ho nti so bi kwa ho no oferi a ono che se baby perempe no okọ no na perempe na efeli no ono na ebia wansua de na obi a ono na onima de nti no say ye kan se ne bia no kra no na ye de na ye de ka nti na press ka ye no because ye mo since ya de mahu ni say ebi ase no nkofo nka no kra wo mu nkofo nka no kra ene nkofo adwemu do ebi ase nkofo adwemu do Papa Smiling say o ka tell me say oh ebia Papa Smiling no onya smart Isaac onya smart Prince adwen okura no ebia Prince adwen ye smart Prince betumi e de na adwen na ye smart no sanya misho ni ne mu a o de na adwen no e de be biti ye nsempo obe campo no na nya no kwe na na me say ye abi before no aya ye pagya nkofo bi ye man nkofo bi enya din sa nkofo no omunya din no sa nkofo no entumi enya hwe but omo be kan sama ono mom na efi se ono mom omo nsama omo kan no eye no kwe the problem ye won no intino se adia ama on se ye ba show we so de dem ka se e ya dwon kase obi ani ho be ka so obi asema o kan obi mfa obi pa on se Ghana no aye na ye osuban bi wo ho o kan asema oba fi se bia o nipa no ntie oboa otie pa so o ko achi ebisa nipa ne so onua e dey asem na ai bra kan ye Papa Smiling kan ya obeka ni nya acho nso na bia no ye ana ibi mpo ye ko school no ebi wo ho a onimade omo cha ye cha de na o ye rock ye ko sua de na o ye rock ade nso beba na ono nche se wonti otie but na dwumu no e smart adwe ne nye baako ebi die mu dok chen nti no se nipa wan sua ana wan hwehwe ko bible say ye hwehwe na ebe de yebehu ye mom na mo bebie ye misa ko se wonnim bibia bisa because ade no na atwe ye mu bebre akwa akire nti no se ye ba ne se ade a ejema nipa anade a eje ma me ankasa Isaac Mukra ana maka no because nima church of Christ is shaping me because first no na maintain yakopon asamase na maintain yakopon asamase no won say bibia we wiase bia our Bible bibia ai na ye teach proverb nsema wo proverbs mu no wotia na wonkwa afutuo ene nima wo mu no wotia na wo so Bible efinyame a na wo se nkofo nkofo ye mobo nti no saade ne de me de ema mani je me de kokwa me ho ne se me no ye mo bia po me na bi ho kire na me wa me de be ma no nyese bia mempe na mempe show me nya de empe nye show because first no na me ya de ye show ba Bible mama ti asese so wo di ade ma obi a wo sa left na wo de be ma na ema right no enye de ehu adentra Bible kasa Bible no nkase ne wo sa right na o kan wo nipa no ade a wo de ama obi no enkobo ni dawuro enka so ma cha papa smart ade nti no se wiase amase nyina hu se wache ebi ana nipa no fere ebi ade na wo de ama no mpo no fere nti no wa ma nhira mpo ama ho nti no nyema bi wo ho a Bible atenetene me obeka so Isaac say ba politics mo so Isaac de ne onye nyam sunni papa onkwa asore onye say na so nipa na o kasa say ono ye politics na ya go o show we so na ye kan so na kwa ye kan me before say me de ma no yi on say we are say osua nipa so no obi na nipa no ne nyasa mu da sua bi fini nche se nipa no wona ne na ade a o ye no enye papa twon hu fini nche eye na ye duanu ma me no omo wo so a omo ye asandefo no omo so azekide on pass and for us eye na omo ka omo ho ya misre one wins many makanda one wins many or task antinida but se ba politics mu and ye beka ye wo nyema bi wo ho a ye mo bebre na mbeka history bi actual before se be the masam na abayiwe se okokro mu a die ekrom ko ne ye no ade papa wo ho no sua bi ye ni mi se Akufuado echo school ansama but Akufuado school no ko no ansama no ansama fonya sana na awo mu a okoko sua bi but wan fa adwuma so what the adwuma anka ohun se no nkofoi omo wo special knowledge bi ye ka obi nko obi kromu na onko bonipa no abaso ana on manage obi nko obi kro enko manage until before so obi ba ko obi kro mu manage na edin no ebeye symbolic edi da ho no na je say won hu nimdie bi ewo nipa ni mu me ka asantefo ade dira asantefo ko nzuma ekobo nzuma po abaso na omo fanya yankofa anyankofa no enani ne ya friendship no empe pada na ewiase ade ase because omo koye na omo hu bibi papa wo nti no bibia onipa wo ye bia no nya hu se obegya edimpa
okay
obegya edimpa ade ato ho minima no ase
yo Isaac ye brother wase na onkomodie mu no edia na mema bene wa ebusa me se how do these questions come about? It comes from diverse sources. Nti ɛda foforɔ matwerɛ question na to hɔ nom deɛ bɛma mene wa yɛbɛka ho asɛm na yɛbusa yɛn ho sɛ, is there a part of our lives that is distinctively separate from another area of our lives? And yɛbɛka ho asɛm. Is there a part of our life you can say this part deɛ distinctively separate from other areas of our lives? Yɛbɛka ho asɛm da foforɔ. Ɔfa kwa me mute wadeɛ no. Mpakyɛw. Why? Mute it.
Ma post a message bi ama o sɛ nka busa
me phone nim nkyɛn. Just to get the little ones to go away. No, my phone na call internet. Let me check if on the PC and see. What do you call WhatsApp, me boy?
That be so platform so.
Platform. Ha. 1 second. Give me a second. Okay. All right. I want to say, can you ask whether Isaac on COC Jesse is different from? Can you ask Isaac whether Isaac on COC Jesse is different from Isaac
of
NDC?
Of COC.
Isaac of COC.
Isaac of Church of Christ.
Jesse is different.
From different from Isaac. I will share a NDC Jesse because I am saying.
We will address that. Why, Isaac? It's okay. We will address that. Thank you very much. Mama, Dr. Dr. Jingo. Oh, I'm me, Dr. Jingo. Doc. Oh. Okay. Now we call there. Oh. What time was home?
But me, but the mechanism now can you sort of say. Intermediate in Galatians chapter 2:20.
Galatians 2:20.
I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, that is my body. I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me.
Okay.
Okay.
And one the better version of you now you want to walk into, right? You want to advance in your Christ self.
Because Romans says knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him.
That's right.
Or that we crucified with him on the cross, that the body of sin might be destroyed.
That's right.
That henceforth should not serve sin. So, when you are crucified with Christ now, you have a new life.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Dr. Jingo, thank you very much. You didn't come over as to and common. Why? You didn't come over Dr. Jingo, and so no. Emma Bibi Mray. Na Bibi we are na fe final words. It take few words and then we can run that. Bibi, what's me ka bama so?
I can catch your papa.
Na boko there. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. You. And yeah, and come on to see the new.
All right. Mate, I said the old canon. Say, be better.
The better version. The better version of
somebody.
You. No, not than somebody. The better version of you. You.
Not than somebody, but Obi who's or your better person.
I said, okay, maybe. The enemy church him little now, maybe. The answer and come and say, say, what is that better version of you are seeking to walk into, right?
Okay.
Until the infant from there, it will be whatever good that you are doing now, wherever that you have got into. What is that better version of you that you are seeking to walk into? It could be, say, the level of patience that you have now. No, you want more patience. It's a better version of you.
All right.
That's the question.
Okay.
That's the question.
All right. And yeah, in that field, the answer, you're not a doctor can means you so kakra because yeah Christopher and I say yeah if we are seeing on say my main fan ko baby and I made it free no which is diverting a little bit but it will help for people to understand what I'm trying to make on say to somebody no you are better but to another no you are not but ultimately to somebody no it would be better to him to another person you are not say police need here we need no jana we need so police need to yepa but the police is not a better one more the nation no to the nation and I say to nipana area na there it's not a better so and now Bible can say now the righteousness of God has been manifested so in Jesus Christ and yewo onipa de ehun so onipa yiye nipa yiye o asumasi ye but onyame anim no na ne trene no enye papa enti obi bisa Yesu Kristo asem bi se Yesu ko say o trene papa o se hwan na e papa so ho enti ebi anim so e papa but o pa kire o se nyame e wo man ti de na doctor e ka no if the life of Christ in you it make you a better person so the better person that I want to be is to have more Christ in me. Then I will be better for the Lord. With that, even Christ in me, no, I might not be a better person for you because you need probably brain pet, you know, because obiti haimu, obiti sumuna, or the haimba, obijaw. Maybe the I want to be more of Christ.
Okay.
See, so say the life that I live is not me, but Christ who live in me. Now, my key second point be said. So your Christonia and as ye Cremonia and as ye how could people also the other people also see you? Yes, I now be kind.
The mbusa and say oye Christonia. How does Christonino affect how you relate with other people? So oye Cremonia, how does it affect how you relate with other people who are not Muslims? Or perhaps even say with other people who could be they could be even Muslims. Someone that didn't sit here.
Yes.
And you know, it's also another big
your
issue.
fellow Christians or your fellow Muslims.
And saying that here.
Yeah.
It's a question that here. If you are a Christian, whatever religion that you belong to, know, how does it influence how you relate with other people? That's all.
All right. It's very best. It's very good. So it must be me thinking it must be positive and I say it must be very good to other people. But the point is that obuowa ebi oha ne som no e ka se so obi no onyi som ba ko a hu ni se onye papa and I say hu na like you can do anything to the person so yet sad to that person it does not make you wrong according to your son but Christosoma ntisa ntisa me so obi e Christo ni we say obia no woni obia brabo a relationship positive at least we say we light we hand your honesty must portray everywhere. Isaac make a point manisa so your Christo ni now ko politics yemfa Christo ni to say oh we dey politics nti ye be can say nti me wi a ma be me better person no we say o Christo sum no na de politics or politics na wo yi especially no credit asem na wo kan unim say asem trudo asem na wo kan no kre so enye ntro and I say wo kan go bi hu fi because Christian principles no does not allow you to do all those things Men can say, oh, politics it is not anything. It should reflect there. Oh, and is me can no credit. So, and I friend say, unko a politics or a politics in my can't try to so a politics is my did not attempt. Okay, no. A Christian and as a Christosum, it has no in a nutshell, no, Christosuma was a reflective be a reflecting the person will be who was way. There is something on near Christo ni crampona or powasem or bell because you see something different. Sabia also so assembly crutch and the real obey honest now what 24 ode a hockey can be babuano nay and dear bino. She said he always see you different person. He said that is what your religion no and as yes my sum no say because sabosum for and as a nanamusum omum pentro Chrisosum pentro musremusum and pentro but ye maya ye team saa som mmiɛnsa na ɛdi ahim nso ntoro nko a yɛnka asɛm to obi gya to so sɛ adeɛ nsɛe sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛka sɛ asom asi nyɛ nipa papa so ɛno nti no sɛ yɛde yɛsom sei na it does not have effect on each other ana na kyerɛ sɛ yɛsom ayɛ dɛn. Yeah, we are wasting our time and we are destroying ourselves. We are a bunch of funny people. But was it every sumbia who won't be was it a reflective positively? Oh baby, I was it brighten the corner where you are. So and it is there summi and saying ubia the enocredie editing buying ewonisum. But that is the problem we have in Ghana. No credit. Ɛno nti no sɛ yɛgyina baabi na mesom yɛ ɛna wosom yɛ mesom yɛ na wosom yɛ no how positive has it affect the nation or affect other people? It must be something I say yɛ nyinaa yɛde kɔ adwene meda ase. Papa Papa hello Papa. Hey, really mama kasa.
Wakase guse. Yati dia woka. Isaac awo bona kinya
Me draw me mo Isaac chi me de na asem na
Opa ombo obiedi opa twaso.
Me papa zamo me. Opa
Yo Isaac
all right. I'm here. Bibi, thank you very much. Say you chose to give a preamble to the topic that I already raised. Say is there any part of our lives that we can say distinctively separate from other areas of our lives? You've jumped the gun, which is very good. It's in order. When we come perhaps I'll make you give the preamble to that topic and then we can take it from there. Thank you very much, Bibi, for that beautiful explanation. Yeah, for Kwame, fan word. Kwame, let's go.
Yo, and a room is only a day upon the American is a dear friend who created the bien abrofa or mobile say the best policy man can choose to live no and honesty. Inti Isaac untina mibu sabe no bapon.
All right. After Kwame no Bema Benewa. Yes, Bema Benewa na eko. Also final word Bema Benewa. Yanko.
Papa, metia ate. Na me tie bi na me hu se ene no kochina obi se ayam se babi kakra bi ya antie ho na nka ho na ayino ano better version no na ye nyina ya dwene wo so. But now we can say we want to walk into that means na we are not yet there.
You are not. Thank you. You are not yet there. Thank you.
And you know, but kona na metie ya chiro ho na metie sa hono nkwaka. I say, oh okay. ma obi aba so a focus wo a better version no so no explaining ho say in fact sana I sound tini mate ase ma hu de opese o kire na e bo pa ese nyambe boy no be boy a ho de ne yetimi discover more from our own selves we say ene ma bibli ne wo a ebia yetumi ye kodro ye pese ye na e den mai no so na so timi bo modern a ye pro say wo barima enti no no de final word ne say na and ka pese me ba politics ba them setanity ye be konisa na omo heli aban se wa ya de to koko mi papa se koko no we sika no nyina se obo modern e de major part no ka ayifo no friends koko akuabo no na omo munya sika de to fertilizer yes that the opposite or na why say obi an heli no na ye mo yin sam man no ndi na ye mo yin sam no say the sika ka no mani je ho say ehia say ye no and I say, oh yeah, in favor, oh yeah, we are full favor. Say by this time, wet market in every ton of cocoa, yeah, one auto, or money at ton or moody scanner house. Or more dear mom, watching me and up for mummy, you know, I'm on mobile. And also crying over what I say, scano figure no doors, was don't you know why are they? When you're dear case, son and pedagogy, at the 40 year, or moon say, I buy out to cocoa, name cocoa no one out to the more mope cocoa no moody scabas or more better, and yeah, buy a cigar. Me that's papa, and then one I'm the mom.
You, any, Abby, Yankwe, your final word.
Yeah, Papa Smiley. So, eventually, your question is the areas in which we are falling short in that we think we can improve or we can make it better. Is it right?
Yes, yes. Also, busa question in another way. You can ask it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you say we will be addressing this question again.
Of course, I'm here much now. You better also. Why?
Yeah, it's not necessary, but I think as human beings, I mean, as I've said earlier, we always have room for improvement. But the caveat there is, do we as individuals or do we as a nation accept or agree that we have room for improvement? But you know, they say one step to a solution is to identify that you have a problem. So if you admit that, yes, I have a problem in this area, of course, we all have our weaknesses. Almost everybody has a weakness, except that sometimes when you are practicing for interview, it's one of the things they tell you. Now, when you go to an interview, obviously they will ask you to tell them your weakness. And the advice they give is that say a weakness, which at the same time is a strength. You understand? So if you say, oh, I'm very sympathetic, you understand? In the corporate world, it's a weakness. But at the same time, it can be a strength. Because in the strength that you can empathize for your colleagues, you can support them, you can help them, and so on. So most of us have grown. You want to be very coy, you want to be smart in answering this question, but we have to own up that, well, we have room for improvement. Me personally, I know I have a lot of room for improvement in different areas. Some areas, when you want to rank, you score less than other areas. So the areas you are going to score less is where you have to put your focus or where you have to take your attention. And nationally, nationally, we don't recognize, we don't accept, especially those who are polarized. those who are polarized or those who are Manichaean. Baba Smart, this is one word I learned today. Manichaean. You understand?
Madie.
Manichaean.
Manichaean. Okay.
Yeah, people who see things in duality. People who see things in black and white. You understand? Those people don't think they have any weakness. They have Manichaean vision. To them, and that is why we are not progressing. I mean, nationally, we don't accept that. We have room for improvement. We have a lot. Otherwise, when you accept that you are weak in certain area, you take criticism. Maybe somebody tells me, "Oh, Abe, you are too quick-tempered." Hey, there is like somebody puts matches, fire into thing. No, sometimes you have to pause and say, okay, is there any truth in what the person is saying? How can I make it better? How can I do it? You understand? But most of us, as human as we are, sometimes we cannot accept. We see criticisms as negative judgment on us, which some of us, well, I've tried to overcome some of this to some extent, but probably I'm still around the 50-55% mark.
Okay. All right.
There's a lot of room
for improvement. Abi, yeah, my dear, yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I like it. So there we see address issue. When you are Mama, Bombardier, and some fana word, Nimra. Bombardier, Yanko, we are Isaac. I'm about so. All right.
Yo, that's it. I'm say, unfortunately, be a young man to anti preamble into a unity. Next time, you be bantam. You better be asked to say, be a tre. Radwin. The name said they make say you're good, better best there. And you're good, need to mean enough. You're better than to me now. Was America crown. To say he has bested his best. American Nekasabra for no. Bested his best. That's what I say. 80 America 2 for no be able to say, oh, we are called 9.51. After they say, oh, after we call 9.49, just what best and the best. No, that's what I say.
Bombardier, that is
yes. What's it?
That is vernacular in the
British. Omba just say your best is not even enough. 2 year companies say, some years ago, Ben Johnson and our world records, 1988 Seoul Olympics, you who say we should drags. Carlos to me can a time came and go for Morris Green Munina Besenko, Sissy na the lightning flash, Usain Bolt be breaking Obis Bebo be breaking so every time say they make an improvement there is like the biggest room in the world. Want to make I say improvement, extra. So there's always room for improvement. That's the biggest room in the world. Until you're improving on you who say you're good, and you're better, not better, and you're best, and you're best, for the good reasons. But that's it.
Thank you very much, Prince de Bombardier. Isaac, your final word.
Yeah, sure way. I am many Jew show way so. Na I am now for a day yam somno, a movie say yam somno at say a 1+1. 1+1 na okay, I know do too. And a short time AB. Oh yeah, and then within a short time now, not why TV goes, But yam some intesa. Yam some dear. Oh, some yame. We are down over from. Na yen nuanum bebre na even po mo ko asori mpo no ta aka say anko bi ko asori onu de nde anka yeso ye bone kra nya sa na bible ka bible anka babia say ni pentumi nye bone say wo kwa asori a say de bia ho e kronkron omo ko asori na omo ka sa asem no so wo kwa asori a say wo de bone de I said, we yes, sir. Now, yam some no one tears it. Now, before some of the master baby, you know. Oh, young go for you what almost person who page out more, no go for 2 or more. But more nan casano, or more and check who said, yeah, as it cannot. And also what the same problem ni be. I also yes for Bible. Baby, yeah, many so now me so may come as a mind. Oh, baby, politics mu on kind of crab akumpo. Say about politics mu anka Bible mpo anka nye idea so kita Bible. Because what can probably will show way so because what can back one I will say a NDC for a bribe or a hospital or more bribe you are no one can say a MPP for yeah sasami enya no credit. What can some be brave? Internet say me no make say yeah politics yeah politics but yeah for politics and things they do be now sorry all for there now we back here dia won put the anka Bible put the anka yes okita because won send be back be pure pro MPP as some kwan say yan pro say yan no crow say you who defend that bia it's a matter for I am me anya who say holy you can say holy that for no yen just asem no me mbu unya kwa ditia ade na bi wo ho mo wo so a mo ka papa smile ajingo na eyi nyina no mo ka pipi asem ntronko na mutwa se ba MPP dia ande na mutwa ntro de okay na eba NDC no di obi defend NDC dia oh munti bi da because ene ne anam say NDC no ade bia motia sa na ade atwa mo froma na da asem ye ka to ma adwumu no eno ana mode na nti wo twa ntro wo bi twa ntro da bia nti no me de ma no asi menye se wo de wo ye holy na wo nye holy wo twa ntro da bia aka wo kita Bible na Nyankopon nim se ye befo nti na wo kwa asori aye no wo kwa asori ma wo papa ne bone wo ye bone kwa wo nim se wo be ye bone wo ye bone a wo be ko kotodwani abọ ho paye aye ba me ka se politics de politics de di agro but ye ba Nyankopon mu a ye defend Nyankopon asem nti no se ba politics a menya ho se wo ye holy na wo twa nto da bia ono nche se wo ye Kristo ni nti no onye nti no me de man wasi
Bibi yankwe your final word.
Papa, that's it. I think it's said the amount for Kana. We are here. The first thing, so who say, Unyanru, you are not there. Unyanru, baby, I will call now. And my own near grow him. You don't say, Obedru, baby, I will call. Maybe say, me, well, anxiety be like, tell me, Kobe, be a Namindri, and as a me, ya, dear Namindri, I don't feel well. If I say, sometimes I may travel very long journey, cry. I won't say sometimes we'll travel. A group have been excitement. I be a whole crowd to me. See now pictures near them. I don't do those things because yeah, now me person me could do baby a baby true. And the first thing is who say I say and say honesty. People say me no for, but I have not gotten there. I may pomodin nama could do no more. I think it says if you have this attitude, and he said, yeah, sir, your Bible, mukra by free baby sanctification. Sanctification, hotie, or cho, ama, and you have been separated from something, and I say, put aside for God. And when he Christosuma braba, ye boy, ye koba near the adinina. Bible church is what we call sanctification. We are trying to improve better. Good. But the point was that say esum enye adia na ze krisosum nya adia ukudru ba bia de to ho na waye de ope osuwe de didi agro nka ho. But somebody's life, somebody's career, no one destroys the agro. So na achina bi also over with ye nyame ye soon nyame ye o me papa say. So I said the question was that it must reflect everywhere and must have a positive impact on everything that you do, on every only person that you meet. And it's something that we should not. Your friend is any we should not take it for granted. So we agro politics, agro. We're talking about somebody's career. We are talking about. You see how the nation is going because we are joking. Agro. But it shouldn't be that. It is a serious business. People's life will be called hospital, will be school, will be just any no and our politics and go for see a agro. You see, and you know if you do anything, it's nothing agro. But into that be American says, oh, to one out or share politics, aban bi baby bibi yama hoato, aban bi baby CC, aban bi baby is here. You are joking over breakwa. And untino say a case sum dia yemfa yema bebia de bekono yemfa na enye positive impact ewo abrabo ayebui ene e man yin so ene bibia na yenya didie say yenya nu bebia no we have not done no yemyire ho say suban bi papa bi ekuta bia no ana say ade papa bi epese ya achieve ni yenye ho ni achieve ebeboy that's it.
Thank you very much, Bibi. Akwasi Yesu. Waba nemu no. Mana kakakra ansana masoro so kra. Akwasi, otimenka.
Bama me don ka o.
Bamaso akwasi, bamaso.
Adwen kase.
Na, ene de ase ne watch it.
Me ko baby. I'm a baby pa. Me nyam break akakra me beti. Even satana of akwami akasa we na bema.
Benewa.
Bema benewa na na kasa na mo kanda di lumba nyumbi. Yeah, na mo kanda di lumba ne nyumbi a omona. I mean, I'm here na me tam so na me sa koye.
I see.
Me point ya na bitwem ka wana zo.
Onza me take it wa. Nyam yad much na enkomo we yebeto aso. Nti de ma me nte ho kitu ani ntiro.
Yamwa cha.
Yebeto aso. Na mesre wo WhatsApp number no send me message why na me nim say de me wona number no de me wona nti send me message. So that we will be able to do the training. Because me that say me send no message. Me response to be anything.
Oh, me send it for I say do any na say me WhatsApp number back no. And no me use to be
okay. And you send a new one a Telegram no mama. Why?
Me patch you.
Yes, send a call mama. Why? Now ochina oba no am also the better version that you are seeking to walk into.
Oh, okay.
The better version of you are seeking to walk into. Why? And then so my enjoying and be ready. I've truly enjoyed and comedian and you know you can catch up on YouTube and as a Facebook. You surely enjoy it. Why? You will enjoy it. Right. And some madam so here there.
I'm not doing it here pa.
You see in Klania say 2 and 4.
We are 2.
Wow. I see. Well done. Yeah, probably obe beauty of a body. What's it?
Oh, yeah. And it I'm the man 3
okay. So okay. I see. Nyamene hene. Why? Nyamene hene. Ati. I was see. Your fancy. Why? Thank you. You. Thank you. Na yana obi biase for being part of today's show. Abi.
Why is it that when it came to that, he said nyamene hene?
Nyamene hene at all times. Enye no nkwa.
Nyamene hene at all. Is it Nyame who told you to go those numbers?
Which numbers?
The numbers you want people to beat.
Oh. Say, only say, any I can or say, man proposes, but God what? I won't say that. Disposes. And the man can say.
Kwabena to join that race. Kwabena, he looks like somebody who can overtake them.
No, so Kwabena womiensa. Kwabena seems to be okay.
Have you seen the race course before?
Yeah, my hand TV so that.
You see the champion jockeys. Sometimes they don't take the lead.
They come from behind.
Kwabena looks like one of those champion jockeys.
Assumptions everywhere. Yo, yeah, no, BBS said Mekano for being part of today's show. Meka. The hardest part of all endeavors is to put yourself on the table and address your own self as to how you'll be able to make yourself better. The prompt today was to help us focus on ourselves and also figure out how we'll be able to step into that better version of ourselves. Very important. It sounds I work with a philosophy that I picked up from Brother Ishmael Tete, or say, when you are able to change your consciousness towards another, you would be able to change that person. As we change our consciousness or we improve upon our consciousness is just our awareness. Okay, what we are, we know ourselves as, and only a consciousness. As we grow, we step into our better versions. We are improving upon our consciousness. That will help us to be able to alter how people. It will help alter how people relate to us. So important. And then come going forward. So putting it in proper perspectives. Me say we a better version. How does that affect the way you relate with other people? I know you're one area. How you relate with other people is one area. Now, when you step into your better self now, how do you run your body, this body that you have, this body temple, how you relate with it, indicate so much about you when you step into your better you. I work with another philosophy. If say before I will perhaps take anything into my system now, my analysis we say, which part of my body is it going to affect? Sometimes we need to fall in love with all organs of our being. And when you fall in love once again with all organs of your being, it makes you ponder upon what you put in your body. Very, very important. It's also another area I am seeking to become a better version of myself. Every now and then. It will be our idea. Today was to give you a direction to go sit down. Perhaps put yours down. And then another time, as we carry on with this topic, what principles can keep us moving into that better self we are looking forward to. Principles. Idruwa and Sembeba. Midini and Sano and one Papa Smiley. Yes, and Lumbai. One more time. Bye bye.